Are we looking at Dan? Is this me? Am I on? Am I live? Hello everybody. Welcome. It is Friday night. Oh, there's no tagline to this show. Hope you all are having a good Friday. Oh my gosh, the monkeys are crazy. I don't know if you can hear the monkey sound effect. Crystal's mic's off. I don't even need to deal with her yet. Oh, there's bad chat on the screen here. What's going on here? Oh my gosh, I am a internet mess here. Oh my gosh. What did Melissa say? Have you ever live streamed before, Dan? Let me see if I can find this chat overlay here. There it is. Let's kill that thing right off. Yes. Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. The auto tracking decided that it just don't. There's an auto tracking move I'm supposed to make in order for it to. Maybe remember this one.
Talk with your hands a lot, because when I talk with my hands, then it activates it.
It's the back of the microphone. Oh my good gosh.
What do you mean?
Good gosh. All right, did I kill the? I didn't kill the. It's still there. It's there twice now. The chat. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can. If I can just here. I'll just put my camera above everything. No, I guess I won't. Oh boy, is this it? Is this chat just permanently stuck on my screen? I don't. No, this would not be a good time to do an ad. No. We just got here.
Is my mic on yet?
No, here I got you. You're on.
Oh, watch out for Dan. He's a little testy tonight. He's got a little dental pain that's removed his filter.
Well, I'm the highest thing. Why am I? I am
You're always the highest thing.
There we go. I don't know. We're gone. We did it. Ha ha! We'll get the tracking to work on the camera in a minute. I have to go kiss it over there. Oh my gosh. I am the highest thing. Jealous. Dude, you don't even know. So here, I'll tell you. Come on over this way. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go over here and shake it up. This is gonna be a very, like, if you got small children, cover their ears, because it's cussy sweary stream today, and that's just how it is.
Dan has no filter.
So
Melissa says she likes sassy Dan. You don't even know what you're in for.
Yeah, well, too bad. Okay, so dude, Melissa, who's like the best stalker ever.
Can you shut it off? I hate that, and I'm sure nobody else is loving it either. Sounds like a monkey. Allegedly, it's a bird. Oh, just throw it.
Was like, hope you're okay out there. And I had to go to the mailbox today, and all 911's going down the street, which that's what they do here. We live in
the path of where the ambulances and fire trucks go. So
right.
There's a lot of that anyway.
Right. So we live there. So all of them are going, you know, whatever. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm so mad at the cops after the Lego mini brick, after the Lego fiasco.
You're so mad at all the cops because of the cops in one small town in Utah.
I'm so irritated. Hey, could you not go chase around the other cat and be an ass? Hold on. Hey, come here.
It's following you. Chris is ready to invite AJ for a vocabulary lesson. # good parenting.
No, you know what? Honestly, AJ is that's the one.
You always try to filter yourself for him.
Yeah, do it for AJ, Dan. Do it for AJ.
He doesn't want Mr. Dan to swear.
Gremlin's playing with the toy. I'm a professional, so I can very much.
A professional what?
A professional talker, so I can very much choose which words are coming out of my mouth.
Okay.
So I can choose not to swear. Well-placed F-bombs are a thing. There's also some food over there I'm chomping on. We'll get to that in a minute. So,
Auntie Ange, we did not feel any earthquakes here at all.
Hey, was that this morning? Like, was it just?
She says yesterday. I felt nothing.
Was it like 11 or so? Because at one point I was sitting at my desk and I'm like, "What's that?" But I don't know. Our house is a freaking wrestling arena anyway. Excuse me.
Oh, you're getting a rare Dan today. Outside, huh? The neighbors can deal with that. They're like, why is there a monkey out there?
It hurts. No. It hurts. Okay, hold on. What's the Lego drama? Oh, dude, you gotta look up this Bricks and Minifig Lego drama. Oh my gosh. All right, so the Melissa's like, hope you're okay. And I'm like, oh, geez, what now? And sure enough, like, it's on fire over there. Roseman's on fire.
No, I didn't see anything.
They go out quick.
Yeah.
They go out quick. Let's find a little thing here to tighten up my microphone. I feel like it's kind of moving around on me. Yeah, so I'm like, thanks. I got the little app so I can see where the fires are. So, all right, let me see if I can find a little screwdriver to tighten up my mic here. It's like my severe ADD is like, nope.
Valerie with the super chat to pay for the other
Hi, Valerie.
two
Oh,
requested
yes,
cards,
thank you.
She sent on the last race night.
Okay, hold on. Does this make noise?
I don't hear anything.
Thank you so much for the super chat. I will be able to dig the cards out when I can lift stuff, and I'll send you a picture, and you can like pick them out. It's kind of fun, but I just have to get to them because they're the third tote down, and then I had all this mouth surgery that we'll get to in just a second.
170th and D is on fire. We're at 15th and I, so we're
It looked like it was right here a little bit ago. Hi, Jess. No, it does not. Ooh, I forgot what. Oh, it does not make the noise. Thank you. Thank you. Now that I'll track you Dan, finally. Here, let's go over here and see Crystal for a second. We can go over here and see Crystal.
Auntie, it was a cat toy that makes it's allegedly a bird, but it sounds like a monkey.
It sounds like a
video game monkey noise.
It sounds like a monkey. Okay, so anyway, what happened to Nano here? Okay, so I had a bridge. Oh, I hate talking about dental work. It's so embarrassing. So I had this bridge in my mouth, and it went from like there to here. It wasn't Mackinac length. It was smaller than that. And then it broke the tooth in the front. Well, you guys, my demographic says you guys are old and probably have bridges. Let me know in the chat if you have a bridge. So what the heck did you fling outside? Oh, yeah, the toy. I threw the toy outside. Not the cat, don't worry.
Dan does have a lisp, Sam.
Oh, yeah, it's...
No, Gremlin did not get outside. We're good.
Jess has a bridge in her mouth. Team bridge it up. So the bridge breaks, the tooth is there broken, and now we're old, and they're all like, dude, we got to pull a tooth out, and we got to put an anchor in here, and we got to put in a fake tooth. And I'm like, what the, like, no, dude, just glue it back in. Just glue it back in. And then I went home, and then it fell out over the weekend eating a brownie. Not even a fun brownie. Team bridge, right? Okay, so the tooth that the bridge was on is broke. So I'm like sad. I think I cried. I went to like a bunch of different doctors. Dude, they passed me around with the same like x-ray to everybody. And so I'm a professional dentist after this. Me and the AI. Pour some out for your AI homie. Him and I figured it out. So it broke. They went in there and they took a Godiva's tooth.
No, cadaver.
It's not chocolate.
No, that's Godiva anyway, not Godiver.
My teeth are all OEM
there
parts.
There are Godivers, but
my teeth are not all OEM parts. Dude, man. Dan, thank you for filtering your language for AJ. You're the best. Yeah, but not tonight. Tonight is game on. So they pull the tooth out, right? And then they put a Godiva. Dude, it says it's like they're gonna go to the bone bank, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, where's the bone bank? He's like, oh, it's the dead dude in the corner. Dude, they were so fun over there. We were like singing songs
like
while
fun
he was,
enough that you're gonna break more teeth so you can go back.
when he was shoving the dead dude stuff in there, they asked me my ethnicity, to see what bone to put in there. They're like, what would you like? A little spice in you? I'm like, I already have.
Is that why you're so sassy?
Right?
Did they give you a redhead?
No, they put some babaloo in me. They put some babaloo in me. So what they have to do is they have to take out the old tooth, and then they like take this big bone and then they shove it in the hole, and then they sew it back up. Could you two like get along better? You want to hear a gremlin hiss? He's being. These two are okay, but they're trying to work out if they love each other and they're flirting or they're fighty. Come here, gremlin. Come show your little fighty. Come show your little fighty self. So I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to pay a grip of money. But I did. So I went in there. They took the old tooth out. They put the fake like tooth in. No. They put the bone in, and what that will do is form new bone. Like it'll be a part of me eventually. Like I'll absorb it, which is kind of cool. And then they'll put a rod in there, and they'll click a tooth in there. That's probably gonna make me look like freaking Gary Busey. But whatever, we'll get to that stupid shit later.
Thought you were filtering yourself for children.
No, not for AJ tonight.
Not today.
Sorry. No, I've done it for 5 years pretty much.
Your kids and your virgin
I've done good.
The
There's probably been less than a show's worth of swearing if you add all the years of it. And outside of here, the F-bombs, that strings the sentence together.
Absolutely.
We are insanely swearables. Here, you guys want to see Crystal again?
Oh, here I am. I'm just chilling with some cats.
What's up, Liquidium? Brush your teeth, bro. Brush your teeth.
Not you specifically, everybody.
So
you're blocking the chat.
They do that. The chat's huge. Can you see? Can we see y'all? Y'all are on the big screen. So they do that. They stitch me up. They send me home. The dude was great. He was right out of Scrubs. Dude, he was like Turk from Scrubs. It was we had such a fun time. Except for yo, bro, if you're watching because I sent you my social stuff, dude, you are the worst prick.
Nope.
you're the worst pricker when it comes to numbing. I have never been numbed so painful before in my life. And I'm sorry, I don't care if you take a class, bro. If you're a dentist, you shouldn't be taking my blood. But I have good veins. They're not insane, but I have good veins.
Insulting the oral surgeon on your live stream.
Look, man, if your name's oral surgeon, you're setting yourself up for all that stuff.
Hi, Mouse Queen.
So fun. Like, the dude was fun. We had a good time. They sewed me up. So right on the inside over here, like right on the side, there's some stitches in there, right? So it's like, so they sent me on my way with some more amoxicillin and some 800s, but we decided that because fractions, we could take 2 400s here. So I didn't have to fill that, right? So I had just been home and this has just been happening. It kind of hurt. I'm good at the dentist, so I'm not really in pain. It's just irritating, and like the Novocaine was there, so I was messing with my nostril.
I'm good at the dentist so many times this week, despite the fact that you look like you have a mild form of Bell's palsy, and you're irritated as hell.
So, I'm irritated as heck for a lot of things.
Mouse Queen with the super chat. Dano is in rare ticked off form.
Yeah,
yes.
I thought. Come here.
The pamphlet said the worst pain would be on the 3rd to 4th day, and he just kept saying, "I'm good with the dentist. I'm good with the dentist." Today's the third Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, third day.
Third day.
Yeah.
It's sore. So it's sore, and then Crystal came home and like I don't know if you can tell, but you can't really tell, but like my face got swollen down here. Even though I got it done up here, it's down here. But I'm not in pain, so like that's good. But like that's good. But I can't say T's and S's because I can't put my tongue in that area in order to like misspell things with my mouth until I'm all healed. So that's why I kind of sound like this. Not because there's like they put the bone thing there, but I'm a wascally wabbit until I can heal enough because there's stitches in there in order to talk better. So like I can't do the Dantix gimmick because we're afraid if I yell and push the gimmick voice that I don't want to pop out the thing yet.
I think we decided that you weren't going to talk much tonight, but you've done nothing but talk for
I don't
like
know.
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Hilo Husky with member super chat says, "Hi, Dan and Crystal. I'm having a rough day. Car needs a new engine. Darn, can't afford it. Oh, boo. That happened to us like 20 years ago. We blew the engine. We threw a rod because we didn't get the oil changed."
Yeah, I'm sorry for your car struggles. We were driving and we shot the rod through the whole bottom of the engine. Like it was just like laying inside the car.
We drove my Mustang. It was the last time we drove the Mustang. We drove the Mustang for months while we waited for them to find a used engine for our old Honda Civic. The camera's following you, Dan.
Yeah.
And it took forever, and he ended up sticking one in there that didn't go to the car. But, we sold that car anyway, so it's not our problem anymore.
Yeah.
Beer and Bug with member super chat. Sorry, your teeth suck. Brush your teeth, kids.
Thanks,
Take care of your teeth. Don't put off dental work because you don't want it because it only gets more expensive. Yeah, Petey's mom. So I came home for lunch and I was like, "Hey, man, why is your face swollen like down here?" It was on the top that he had it done. So like up next to his nose was swollen. But then today, like, the lower jaw area was swollen.
Droopy dog on one side only.
Yes, Jess, you can absolutely do everything right and still have teeth issues, for sure. Yes, Valerie, we read your super chat, we read the other stuff. Dan had explained he can't get back there to get the stuff out yet. He can't be, like, lifting and stuff because the pressure that causes.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you didn't hear what I said.
We will dig out the cars. Like we said on the last racing show, we will have them for you by the time we do the next racing show, hopefully before then.
I want to try to get them out Sunday so I could take a couple pictures and you could pick them because that's the funnest part. I didn't know if you heard me earlier. I just have to be able to go in there and get them out and under. But I just gotta like wait a second, like just wait. But I will, and then we'll pick them out because that's the fun part.
We've just not had the time to get to that yet.
We'll get to that.
There's a lot going on.
I eat like this.
So when I came home at lunch, the lower part of his jaw was swollen, which it doesn't seem severe, but my concern is that it's Friday, and if it gets worse, like, what do? The dentist's office is closed. So I made him call the dentist. He sent them a video. They aren't too concerned about it, but, keep an eye on it kind of thing. So
I did send him a fun video.
Yes. Yeah, we'd have to go to the hospital and,
She said, "Send me a picture." I'm like, "Oh, you don't know me." So they got a full produced video.
Melissa asking why I don't drive the Mustang. Does it need major work or because of the need for OG gas?
I would love to
it takes regular gas, not an issue with that.
I would love to just fix it up for you.
I drove that from the time I was 16. My dad bought it when I was 15 and bought it for my mom. She did not want it. And I was like, "Hi, I'll take that. That's a beautiful car." And he told me if I learned how to work on it, I could have it. And I absolutely did. And I drove the heck out of that from 16 until 23, 24? When I met Dan? Yeah, 24. And then Blake was 3 years old. You can't really put a proper car seat in the back seat of a Mustang that only has lap belts. So Dan at the time, because of medical issues, did not have a valid license. They suspended his license until they figured out whether he was having seizures or what was going on. So we just drove the Honda forever. I drove the Mustang here and there. Like, you know, you can't just let a car sit forever. Yes, she is an automatic. So... yeah, we drove the Honda primarily because it was safer for Blake. I do remember one time, though, Blake was in the Mustang. I think when we had to drive it when we blew the engine on the Honda. By then he was in a booster seat, so it was a little bit safer. And he said, "What's this?" And he was talking about the window regulator. Some of you young kids Blake's age might not know, but we call it rolling up the window because you used to roll up the window with the window regulator, not a button. And he did not know what that was in that car, and that made me feel old. My 67 Mustang had no back seat belts. Oh, geez. I do have back seat belts. But basically it sat for so long. It had carburetor issues, and that carburetor was rebuilt by me 3 times. It was also done like elsewhere. Everything's original on that, except that I think the front seat used to have a bench seat, but I'm not 100% on that. Stuff's a little weird with that car. Do you have a mouse for the chat? In that it's a 66, but it was registered at one point as a 65, and then I went to the DMV and was like, "Hey, help me out." And they're like, "No, it's a 66." So
might be jumpy because I'm far away.
that's fair. But yeah, in 2001, 2001, I rebuilt the engine with my dad. Like, we pulled the whole engine out and everything, and brought it in and had everything bored out, and it was all like brand new and perfect. And that carburetor was still just so much trouble, but I didn't want to put a new one in because I wanted it original and I wanted to figure it out. And like, when I first met Dan, I would drive the car and it would start being weird. I'd be like, "Hold on a minute," and I'd pull my trusty 4-in-1 screwdriver with the red handle out of the glove box, and I'd pop the hood and I'd adjust the air fuel screw to fix the carburetor fuel mixture.
It was fun.
Yeah.
One of these streams, we should just go out there and pull the cover off and just look at it.
Oh, it's probably so filled with spiders at this point.
It is. It's a Black Widow haven, but
it's just... Oh.
It deserves the love.
It does. But at this point, it's been sitting so long, like, I don't even know what to do. My dad's not around anymore. He passed, like, decades ago, so I don't know what to do at this point. Like, theoretically, I know how to work on it, but I haven't touched it in almost 20 years, so I don't know. I think I still have the Hilton book for this thing. I've got mine in the trunk of the car, has like all kinds of spare parts. I have the spinner hubcaps, which I couldn't put on the car because one of the rims is bent, and so when I would turn left, the front right hubcap would roll off. My friend Sarah in high school would have to go get it. I'd pull over. I'd be like, "Go get my hubcap," and she would.
You remember the days? It doesn't really happen as much anymore, but you remember the days you'd pull up to a red light and somebody's hubcap would go flying on by and just, break.
It was me.
Yeah. Yeah, you just see it and you'd laugh and off it goes. You got to get it because they weren't plastic back then. They were real hubcaps.
No, they're metal. I have, I think, 3 full sets of hubcaps for that car, but no hubcaps on the car because of the bent rim.
I would love to fix up the Mustang and go to Willow Springs 20 minutes away with it.
That car is amazing. I used to drive it out to the desert to rave parties and then like take people for rides out in the desert in my car.
We went in the desert to go to a rave in your car. That one where we got lost in that desert area.
Yep.
Where all of a sudden they were raving there.
I used to drive it out further, like
over the
Johannesburg, Randsburg exit out there.
Where the Jeeps should be going.
Yes, yeah. That's it. I'm taking the Mustang. It's made of steel. Like, let's go. I don't care. Jasmine with a member super chat. Thank you so much. Hope you feel better, Dan. And only listening because I've had a concussion symptoms for 3 months and have been getting worse since. Nothing is working.
Dude, no, come on.
Sorry, friend.
What do the doctors say? I don't remember. Humpty Dumpty.
Great fall. Put them back together.
Oh no, it didn't end well for the Dumpty. But Jasmine, you got this. I've met you in real life. You have endless energy. So you got this. Dang, three months?
That's her problem?
No, but like, you know,
what I heard.
look, after I make fun of you, I gotta like lift you back up. You know, I can't just
Fair.
leave you on dist.
Shannon also had a Nissan 240 and had to sell it because it didn't fit Joey's car seat. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I saw. Who
this
was
is
doing
why
it?
I never had kids, and then I made the mistake of dating Dan, and here I am, not able to drive my.
It was a
beautiful
long
Mustang.
line, and you cut. Ain't my fault.
I made you food and did your laundry. That's all it took, and then you're like, "Hey, can you come pay my bills for me?" So here we are.
When she says pay, like, could you take the money I make and distribute it to the people that I need to?
Yes. It was never like I need your money. It was, can you do my banking for me with my money? And before, I think it might have been before we even moved in together that we started direct depositing your check into my account. So you did not have,
just cut off?
You did not have access to any of your money. You had to get it from me.
You
could have things if it was in the budget.
When I was at NASA, they'd give me like $630 a week, right? Or maybe it was 2 weeks, right?
It was weekly.
And then I had a $600 overdraft. So I'd come up over the overdraft, and then I would immediately take out $600. Because if you could only overdraft once, and then bam, I would just be in like super like.
You were going to the check cashing places. You were getting your paychecks and just spending the whole thing and putting your bills in.
But I made
drawer.
enough
You were
money.
So irresponsible.
I was just irresponsible with it.
So irresponsible. Like, I was astounded because I had debt, but my debt was like the transmission went out on the Mustang, so I took it in and had
Crystal's
it replaced.
far behind on the chat. Hold on a second. She likes to pause it.
I'm not that far. Look, I'm like 4 behind. Stop it.
Okay.
That
You're right.
Beer and Bug with a super chat. Thank you so much. Here's some extra dentist dollars. Also hashtag ramen for Dan.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
I think I need to go to the store and get you some stuff because you were not happy with the selection here.
I just don't want to put a sandwich in my mouth yet. But But thank you so much for the super chat. I'll be okay. It's just kind of a pain, and I can't talk well, and like I'm sad. I'm sad that like this is what it's come to.
You're running your mouth. Uncle Yukon had a 67 Mustang.
Thank you for the super chat.
394 speed, great fun car. Also had a 69 AMX 394 speed that was even more fun. Autocross the AMX. For those who know cars, my Mustang is a straight six 200, which apparently was not what they came with, but then they like ran out of the engines they came with, so then they just put those in there. So my particular like engine car combination is pretty rare.
Hey, BR, again, thank you for the super chat. Are you close to the Buc-ee's? Do you go to the Buc-ee's out there? The soup is best for you right now, Dan. I did have soup last night. That was good. I haven't had ramen yet because I was keeping it off of there, but I'm okay. We'll see. What have I eaten? I eat the noodles.
Just recommending cold cucumber soup. Petey's mom says banana, rice, applesauce, toast. I was afraid of rice because he had a cut hole, and I didn't want him to get 1,000 tiny little things stuck in it.
For right
we skipped rice.
But I think I'm kind of okay again. Cold cucumber soup, because like I
bet there's a video for that.
I like the cucumber water, like when you put like some cucumber in your water, but it has to be like not so strong because sometimes the cucumber's strong. But okay,
Dan's not the biggest cucumber fan.
No, but like kind of. But what would be in it? Would it be strings of cucumbers, or would it be eye rounds of cucumbers? Like
in my mind, I mean, you probably edited the video. In my mind, it's like
did I edit that
like
video?
I do for a salad.
I might have edited that video. Yeah.
Tog says pasta sides. Yes, there's been lots of pasta.
Yes,
he actually ate some leftover pasta from the other night.
That's what I was chewing on now. Some pasta.
Yes, Buc-ee's about 20 to 30 minutes away. What do you want?
Okay. No, nothing, because I want to be able to do it myself when I go to the Buc-ee's. I was just making, I was just talking. Hi, Tog.
Jess said she'll have to show how to make it, so there's not a video yet. There's dill, and you can chop them however you want. Yeah, he's not the biggest.
There's dill.
Cucumber.
We like the mini cucumbers. I like the mini cucumbers.
Amanda says pudding, yogurt, tomato soup. Dan is not the biggest fan of sweet things. As much as I like have a baking show and make a bunch of desserts, he doesn't want like the pudding, the Jello, all of those.
I like the soup. Yogurt's fun too. Yeah, I could do that stuff. It just can't be for breakfast. I should probably run
to the store after we're done here and get you some stuff.
Oh,
Afriel, Dan hates cottage cheese with a passion. I love it.
It's okay in food, but just eating it, it's been a long time, so I should try it again. Eating it,
you've tried it since I've had it. Because I do cottage cheese with jelly in it, and
I don't like.
He hates it.
I don't like the texture of it for some reason, because I like everything else except for beets. You guys remember what happened when I tried to eat the beets on live stream at Jess's house?
That's like the only food I've ever seen you dislike besides the cottage cheese. Jess says we usually blend the cucumbers to make it creamy. You might not like it. Fresh dill in it, buttermilk. It's refreshing.
No,
That honestly sounds good.
It sounds good, especially right now. It's like warm.
I don't think you're gonna like it because every time. So we don't do like full size cucumbers. We often do the Persian, like the mini cucumbers, because Dan does not like full-size cucumbers. Every time I have them, he's unhappy. Full-size cucumbers.
Can we say 3 things I do like? I would definitely try it, cause I like pickles and I like thick stuff. Like thick sauce. Cottage cheese with pineapple. What do you put on your cottage cheese?
Usually jelly, like a red jelly. I usually like raspberry. That's my jam. Uncle Yukon says pickled beets are great.
No, cause remember I had them and I tried to swallow it and it tasted like dirt, which was kind of okay. But something happened and then something happened when I tried to swallow it and the back of my mouth like locked up. It was like my uvula was like going no, 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 and it didn't want to go down. But I did, and I was looking down the barrel and there was a lot of people watching and like there was no I'm like a swallower, no matter how bad I don't like the food, I'll eat it, because most food tastes good to me.
For instance, that's why you blitz it so you don't have the texture issue. It's not textures with the cucumbers; it's the strong flavor that you can taste it for hours afterwards. A beer and bug with Afriel only have cottage cheese with canned peach slices.
Oh, that's a popular one too.
I love peach. I'm not a fan of the texture of canned peaches.
No, that's not.
They're mush.
That's not your thing.
No, it's no.
Who's
no,
over
can't do it. Jelly or jam.
Jelly or jam.
Not jelly. Jelly's weird.
There's very few things that I don't prefer and that's one of them.
You eat cucumbers sometimes. I do a pita sandwich with hummus.
The small cucumbers
and the mini cucumbers because the flavor's not as strong, and avocado, and Dan will eat that, but he does complain all night I can still taste it. What else? Did you run out of words?
No.
Are we frozen?
No, we're good.
No, look. We're locked up.
Oh, are we locked up?
It's not on the screen anymore.
We are. Oh. Huh.
Can
okay.
you hear us still?
No, hold on. Oh, the camera's locked up, not the camera's locked up, not the chat?
Yeah, the chat's still going. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, it's just a cam. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure that it likes this longer new cord that I got. Because when I do some of the live streams let me know when it freezes up again. Sorry, because I'm far away. I'm far away too. When we do some of the live streams, I don't have to use the longer cable. And I noticed we didn't lock up on Hot Wheels night, and we didn't lock up on the Colin Dantic show, which was a great success, by the way. We talked about that for the rest of the night. It was great. Thank you so much. We'll definitely be doing that again at the end of the month. We have another one scheduled, so do your voice exercises now. That was a lot of fun. So
yeah,
I'm
thanks
thinking,
to everybody who called. That was
I think it was a lot of fun. I'm thinking it's this cable. So that's what I'm thinking. And the camera just had an update before we started, and OBS was like, "Who's Dan?" So I had to get it ready again. Look at all those dang cat bulls down there.
Yeah, Valerie. Yeah, we know 3 cars. I have the picture. I took a picture of the chat from race night. I know what 3 cars you want. We just haven't been able to get them out. I am aware there are $15 in super chats from you for 3 cars.
Also, I feel like we've answered this 3 times.
Yes.
Yes. Did you understand this time? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Because I don't want you to be confused, and I want to make sure you have the pictures of the cars so you can pick the cars. But I want to make sure that you understand that, so you don't feel like they're
just not easily accessible.
we
left
out or something like that
to get to them, and we haven't been able to do that because life and stuff. It will definitely happen before the next race show.
So Hannah, you said something up there, but it's underneath my head. Haha, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for helping push that to make that happen.
F Vance says Aldi Fines has the Back to the Future Time Machine Lego model, Dan.
It was a lot of fun. Oh, it was the Lego one? Oh, okay. I did see a new Lego, and I was trying to show it to Jess, and it was on someone's stream, and they were at the Lego store in Vegas. I deleted it, and it was I think it was one of those 3-in-1s, and it was a wolf, or it wasn't I don't think it was a husky, but it looked like it could have been. Hi, it's me.
Also, I think we locked up again.
Did we?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
You snoring?
Well, this will be fun.
Hi. Oh, right when Rizzo's being extra cute, too. Oh, Hannah, what's it doing? What's wrong? What does it mean that your quilt isn't quilting? It's probably user error. As somebody who's sewn a lot but not made quilts,
dude,
I feel confident in saying that.
Greg's got this crazy quilt machine from like his grandma or something, and it's like that thing. And he's like driving it like a bike, and it's got the heads, and it's doing the quilt pattern. All right, so let's
the free arm thing.
Yeah, like the thing with the 2 arms. Yeah. Okay, so let's look back around to my dentist story. So
okay.
Here's where we're at. We've come to real time. There cannot be a Dantix 2.0 tomorrow, even though I decided tonight I wasn't going to do any talking and Crystal was going to do all the stream talking. But yeah, here we are. So we're using up all Dan's. What's up, Sean? I kind of do I sound like Franco from that like crazy movie where he had the braids in his hair and stuff?
Jeez. Kaiju Boy, that one took me a minute, but that's pretty funny. He loves the Cat Bowl drum kit.
Dude, right? Dude, it's the size of like the Def Leppard's drum set kit.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
There's a lot.
I know, right? So started that the backing didn't stay flat. Oh, what's the tips to pin it a bunch? I'm sure you did. You're smart.
Yeah, I don't make quilts, so I don't really have advice on that. But boo, I hope you don't have to seam rip, because the minute the seam ripper comes out is like you know from watching me. So
well, you can't reap what you sow if you don't. You can't reap what you sow if you don't cut it first. Valerie said, I've been working on my own crochet jacket. I've been seeing lots of like crochet like outfits. I think those are so fun.
Yes.
Those are really fun. Yes. All right. So, what's BRM bug say? Oh snaps! I just realized that is needing a crown on one side and a root canal on the other. Hey man, I'll help. Y'all like, I'm a pro now. I can do it for him on the cheap.
Don't let Dan.
If we do it on the live stream, we can write it off.
It's a really bad idea.
Yeah. Afriel, I am a little chipmunk cheeky on this side. It kind of got Droopy Dog today, but
a little bit.
You don't know who Droopy Dog is. Oh my gosh.
I think Afriel's closer to our age.
Oh yeah, is this true? So who's been following this bricks and what's this place called? Bricks and
minifigs.
Bricks and minifig scandal. Has anybody been watching this thing unfold in real time and how insane it is? I know we have drills.
Melissa?
Will travel. See, I trust Chris. I feel like Chris. That's something that they teach you like on the farm, and it's one of these ones. It's one of these ones. And it just drills into.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Afriel says, "Dude, I was an adult when the internet came out." See, I know.
I wasn't.
Jess with a member super chat says, "I still haven't watched the full videos, but it's all over TikTok." Yeah, I saw a post about it on Reddit last week that was just like a minimal overview, and I was like, "Oh damn, that's crazy." Yeah, Melissa said her kids are following it.
On a scale of 1 to 10 of absurdity, it's a 10.
Yes.
It's a 10.
My advice, Hannah, do not go to Bricks and Minifigs. It's a company with terrible, let's call it customer service and values and stuff.
Yes. Yes. It is spreading from just the one place to all the places like wildfire.
Basically, the company sucks. The actual problem that started the whole, what are we going to call it, issue, seems like it might be not as big. It is an issue, but it seems like it might not be what they're making it out to be necessarily.
Maybe you can. You mean to turn your mic a little bit more?
Sure. Legally,
I gotcha.
Yeah, legally it's questionable. Yeah, fiasco, disaster. The corporate owner is horrible. So when there is an issue. What happened to your camera?
Oh, it locked up again.
When there is an issue, the way a company deals with it says a lot about the people involved in a company. Yeah, we are fixing the freeze up.
Yes, thank you.
Issues arise, things happen, and need to be investigated. And basically what happened was at Bricks and Minifigs, which is a brick and mortar store where you can go buy Lego sets. They will buy your Lego sets and resell them. They apparently also do consignment. They also do a lot of custom stuff. So from what I was reading, there is a website called Mini. Oh my goodness, do I have it open still? Let me see if I can open it. Is it here still? Mini. What was it called?
You can just make up a name.
No, because I want to tell people, because minifigs.me, and that's where you get a bunch of custom Lego stuff. So there was somebody on Reddit that said they do like a Christmas village. So they order a lot of stuff from minifigs, MINIFIGS .me to facilitate what they want to do with stuff that Lego does not produce, as well as different things that minifigs.me does 3D printed stuff. Just specific things that Lego does not make. They supply a lot of stuff to Bricks and Minifigs to sell. So you can go locally, like Hannah, you could go, I think you said Wichita. You can go to your local store and buy the custom stuff. Because of this fiasco, I like that word, minifigs.me is no longer selling to Bricks and Minifigs. So they just lost a big supplier of their custom stuff. What happened was there was a store, and yes, Melissa pointing out each location is independently owned. However,
I thought that until today.
It does seem that they are franchises, but they also pay out to corporate. So I'm not 100% clear on how everything works with the legalities of it. I know when I worked at a gas station, we had the mobile logo on there, and you have to follow certain standards in order to keep the mobile logo.
Right.
If mobile comes and finds out you're not at those standards, on the corner of, is it Division and K? There's it used to be a Valero forever, and then they lost even the Valero name. Like, it's been all kinds of different gas stations because whoever owns that gas station does not meet the standards, so they're constantly getting their rights to a name pulled.
Okay, so here's the issue. The issue is that somebody brought in consignment stuff. A new owner took over the store and wouldn't give them the consignment stuff back. And now we're here.
That's very simplified, but yes. So, yes, they are franchises, but it does seem they're still connected in a major way to the corporation. So, these people owned the store, owned the franchise, and they were going to move out of the country, so they called the corporate offices and said, hey, here's what we want to do. How do we go about this? Do you guys want to buy it? And then shortly thereafter, corporate came in and just said, this is ours now. Get out.
Get out, because here's the cops. Get out.
There's video from the Ring camera in the store of get out.
And they're like, dude, no, this guy's not going to get paid for his collection.
Yeah, they literally said on the video, as they were being told to get out, well, hold on, because we have this consignment stuff, and I need to at least know what we sold and make sure I can pay him out. And they're like, nope, get out. That's our problem now. We're taking over all of it. And this is somebody connected to the corporate office.
Yes.
Not the CEO, but somebody like the CEO
It was the CEO's buddy that said, if you could go over there and do whatever, it's yours. So the corporate sent this dude to come shut it down.
Beautiful.
So yes, it was. It just gets deeper and it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
The big tagline is that it was
the
biggest collection of unopened Star Wars sets in the world. They're claiming the value is $200,000. From what I looked into, the people who owned the store originally and took on that consignment were like, oh my god, biggest collection, it's worth $200,000. It was just a number they threw out there. They never actually got anything appraised. The actual value is probably lower than that. It depends on what people are going to pay for it. You don't know. It's like saying something's worth $1,000 on eBay. Well, yeah, just because one sold for $1,000 doesn't mean you can put yours up there and get $1,000 for it. It depends on the market at the time you're going to sell it.
Even if we split it in half, it was a lot of money and a lot of insanely documented. I mean, there was cases of stuff.
Yeah, there's spreadsheets.
From
there's video
forever.
As they're taking over the store. You can see the sets in the store. There's video. She took hundreds of videos or hundreds of pictures, and I think she said 11 videos. There's documentation of what's in there. They won't give the guy back his Lego. And the contract, there is a signed contract between the original store owner and the guy whose family owns the Lego. And in the contract it says he maintains ownership even if the store gets sold to somebody else. Like that what if is accounted for in the contract. And
it's
the
super
people that took
on the
over
up and up.
Yes. People who took over the store are just shady.
Right off the bat.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Even though there's video of them saying, we will take over all the consignment stuff. So it turned into a whole thing.
Like a 90-minute video of just scratching the surface.
Yes.
Scratching the surface.
Yeah, you can search for what's.
I thought you guys would know about it more because it's just
only like 2 people.
It's like all the talk, and I know it hurts the other franchises until I watch some people go into some other franchises today and try to hey man, how much is my gold C3PO worth? And then they try to steal his gold 3PO
Yeah, they just kind of pocketed it off.
They just pocketed off this $1,000 3PL, and all these other places lie to you, BS you. So I was kind of sympathetic to all the other franchises until I'm watching people go into other franchises and try to do and sell stuff and see their shady practices. The guy stole his 3PO out of the case.
And I'm sure there are people who own franchises who are decent people who just really love Lego.
We just happen to have 5 people walk in videos and come out and have 5 bad experiences. Just so happen.
However,
the
Bricks and Minifigs corporate is shady. They're connected with the cops.
CEO is insane.
It's too much to get into.
Insane. The cops. Not even the cop. Oh my gosh, dude. The cops on their own thing was insane.
That's
dude,
a whole nother rabbit hole.
You can't even explain to somebody what the story is. So there's like a couple 90-minute videos on these, and it's the most captivating television ever. Even the CEO so then this guy's putting these videos on Patreon, and then they try to get Patreon. Bricks and Minifigs try to cease and desist Patreon, and Patreon made the best shove it up your.
Yeah, go to Patreon. Just
oh my god,
Patreon channel on Instagram.
The CEO of Patreon's great. The CEO of Patreon pretty much told him to shove it.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. It's so crazy, and the police body cams with redacted audio because the police are in on it and stuff like that, super in on it.
Petey's mom, we did watch the Legal Eagle video. There was a lot of incorrect stuff in his video.
He did not watch the video, and I like Legal Eagle.
If you want a brief overview, though, that does kind of sum it up, but he doesn't go deep enough in the rabbit hole. But if you don't have hours to devote to it, that might be a good place to start.
It is.
It is a legal issue. They did end up taking the owners of the new owners of the franchise to court, and they won. And that was the point at which they shut down that location. Also, apparently, that Josh guy that took over the location, he also owns another store in Eugene. So this was in Kaiser, Oregon. He is the owner of another store in Eugene, and allegedly took some of those Star Wars sets to that store to sell. So now it's getting all mixed up, and he's just I don't even know. And the original owner apparently had some of the sets at her house, so he did get some of the sets back. But
so here's how it gets fun. These videos are made by a YouTuber called Reckless Ben, who knows how to tell a story, who knows how to do funny things like Nathan For You, who knows how to go and make mock-up signs. He went and got an LLC for like we steal from old people, and went right outside the store and set up his own storefront selling his own stuff about how bad the store is.
We steal from old people with the tagline Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh my gosh.
Fire Trucks Rule, don't get it mixed up. Lego is not a horrible company. This has nothing to do with the company of Lego at all. This is an independent corporate entity that does resell of Lego.
To adults.
Is not Lego.
This isn't for kids even.
Do not abandon Lego in any way. Lego's still a great company.
No.
People are not going to stop buying Lego. People are no longer wanting to support
Bricks
and we are in
Minifig.
a culture of canceling not just people, but corporations. You did that thing and you don't care about people, we're done with you. There's so many other places you can get it. Somebody, I think F. Vanth was talking about how Lego does not make realistic guns and stuff.
Right.
If you're making a set where you want that minifigs.me is where you get that. But if you don't, because I believe they're based in the UK, so you have to pay shipping over a certain amount. Shipping's free, but who knows if there's the import taxes and all that.
I can't believe that company won't sell the Bricks and Minifigs. There's 300 locations. That's a lot of money they're going to lose.
And they even in their
because of how bad these videos are.
They said, we know we're going to lose money on this. We don't care. It's a principal issue now. And on Reddit, people were like, "Oh, let's go raid them and go place tons of orders." And people are placing a bunch of orders with them to try to help them out now.
Yeah, definitely. Public opinion is crazy. So it's a very fun. It's a very fun watch. You're going to be mad. You're going to be angry and upset. You're going to be betrayed by the police. You're going to be betrayed by every single person, but you will be entertained and flabbergasted. It is insane. It's like a Shane Dawson documentary. It's all full on. They've been working on this for years.
Yeah, it's been going on
years.
For a couple of years.
Right. Part 3 is almost going to land. So, it's worth the deep dive rabbit hole of chaos.
Yeah, the Legal Eagle video I think was 50 minutes. If you're gonna devote that much time, just watch the Reckless Ben video.
Yeah, just watch the video on it.
Reckless Ben on YouTube, I think it was an hour and a half we watched.
It was an hour and a half, and that's his video.
It was I tracked down the people who stole $200,000 in Lego or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there'll still be resale stuff too, just not from Bricks.
No, just from that company.
There's other places that do what Bricks and Minifigs do. I don't know if they have brick and mortars.
They're not big they're not as big as that place.
Online presence is bigger with Bricklink is huge. The minifigs.me is huge. Camera's off again.
Oh, look, if we just pretend like we're talking.
Oh, a fun new scandal for summer vacation for the older school kids to glue yourself to the screen for. Yes.
Right?
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, if you have a Bricks and Minifigs store, it sucks for the franchisees that are not shady.
No, it sucks for the CEO who did not stick up for anybody and pretty much told the dudes to eat it.
They were really...
He's like, it ain't my problem, that's between you and the store. I'm like, the store that your name's on?
And the store says it's not our problem, you gotta take it up with corporate. And it can't be both.
So
and when the new store owner and corporate are like buddies from the Mormon church... And, like, you know, like, anybody who goes to church, like, you stick with your church people. Like, that's a community. So don't be like, oh, we just happen to go to the same church. It's not that. They're buddies. They're buddies.
Imagine me having a Take 5 Deli franchise and me doing, like, shady stuff out of there or whatever and just going, I don't know, that's between you and the Take 5 Deli.
Right, but the name is on the building.
But, like, that's your stuff. Yeah, it's insane. It's been a fun... It's fun.
Yes.
I don't like
Bird Thing pointing out that Bricks and Minifigs was an authorized Lego retailer reseller. Yes, and people are now calling for Lego to say something, which they haven't yet. But
I'm
many
not
other
sure what
like,
Lego can really do about that.
Unauthorize them from reselling, and that you take away their pipeline to the product
to get to new stuff.
Yeah,
to get new stuff.
They can still resell. If I go in there with my set and say, hey, I want to sell this, they can still do that. But if Lego says you cannot be an authorized reseller, then what? Then what do you have? You're just a swap meet now. Who's on the couch? We've got Rizzo and Precious and Millie. I don't know if you can see Millie because I don't have the mouse to see the camera anymore. Millie's on the back of the couch. Yeah, they can unauthorize them from selling. Like, they won't be able to buy wholesale from Lego anymore.
Yes, Reckless Ben is facing a lawsuit because they've destroyed Bricks and Minis? He destroyed that company. But like what he did is just hold up a mirror. And yes. I mean watch the video. Every opportunity, and they admit they have them. They admit they're not going to give them back.
Absolutely.
Screw you, or oh no, we'll give them back. And then dude, it's just
I swear I'm not going to rip you guys off. I swear to God, and then they don't.
It's insane. You can't even you can't even ask the police because the police are in on they're all in on it.
Ben is like silly, and from what I saw, he's like somewhat of a prankster.
Yeah, but
he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
He's very silly, and he's like, oh, if they're going to do loopholes, I'll do a loophole. And everything he's doing is he's doing it the right way. And they're still fighting him. He tried to serve the guy papers, and they're like, you can't do that. And he's like, no, I can. I have to have a process server. Like, I'm not allowed on his property, but I have a process server. Well, you have to have a process server that's not involved. And she's like, yeah, I just met him like 10 minutes ago. And they're like, nope, you got to get somebody else.
It's insane.
They're doing everything exactly how they're supposed to be doing.
Insane.
So I don't think that Bricks and Minifigs has a leg to stand on, but they have money to fight this in court. However, there's a GoFundMe that has surpassed $400,000 at this point. So Reckless Ben may be able to put up a good fight, although the GoFundMe was started to get the family their mony back for the Lego, right, but also to fight legal costs. I think they did put that in there. So I think this might play out in court and not in Bricks and Minifigs' favor.
You should watch the video. It's fun.
Watch it.
I forgot you have 2 black and white kittens now. So it's like Kumiko's not here no more, but there's Millie who's almost all black. Oh, there's Lando who's all black pretty much with a little bit of white.
Yes.
Then Millie
when you look at her from the front, she's got a lot of white. From black. The back, she's all black.
Then we go to Topo, who's more white, grayish, but still like evolution.
His is dark gray.
And then you have the Marshmallow who goes from the gray almost to the white. So we kind of have like a centipede of color banding.
We almost have the printer ran out of ink.
Yeah, right. Cats. And it's not hard, but you glance for more than a microsecond to see if it's Topo or Millie. Because they have kind of like the same thing, especially with the tail around the corner with the white Marshmallow fluffer, who got like the gray tail. So you have to they're not as distinct as they used to be.
Yes. This morning, though, Millie and Topo were in the bed when I woke up, and Topo was licking Millie's head. So
aww.
I've had some hope that they'll be friends. Millie's still a little scared. She's not completely confident around the other cats, so sometimes she'll throw the first punch. But there's been some head lowering and kind of head nudging with her
good.
and Precious, her and Stripers, and her and Topo. So those are the 3 I have hope for.
Yeah.
Topo is white and gray. He's a dark gray. He's not black.
It's been a little chaos though as Fluffers tries to get her elbows out and see who she meshes with, because she is kind of new here, but I do have to kind of like stop.
Bierenbeck says, so y'all are working ingredients now. Chris says, to paraphrase Michael Jackson, when it comes to the cats, it don't matter if they're black or white.
Right?
Liquidium asking if Topo is the only one that does tricks. Topo will sit on command, usually just for treats though, and he will run on the wheel. Gremlin runs on the wheel. Rizzo does tricks. Where did she go?
Yeah.
Rizzo will stand up,
Where
like you
is
put
my
your hand
gremlin?
like this, and she'll stand up and grab your hand. Baxter also does that. And Rizzo, if you look at her and you tilt your head, she'll tilt her head, and sometimes it comes to a full roll on the back. Sometimes she's just not feeling it, and she'll just tilt her head back at you. But she knows when you tilt your head at her that you want her to tilt her head, and she'll do it. We did not like purposely teach her either of those tricks. She just does those things.
Are you over here gatekeeping stripers, you asshole?
Aw, the dog's in the bed scared of thunder. Yeah, for as big and tough as most dogs tend to be, they're all scared of thunder.
These ones are afraid of the trash now.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of thunder out here anymore.
Oh, there's Gremlin. He's right down there. Double boy. He was just laying in there, and I just went and snatched him up.
Yoink. I don't have a mouse, so I can't go back to previous chats. But every time you bring me the mouse, the camera locks up.
Keeps locking up.
Hi, bud.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps locking up.
Those aren't tricks then, they're features. Yeah, but now they're tricks because she'll do them on command.
F Vance, I have one of those apps on my phone, so if I ever want one of the minifigures, I just scan the barcode to see which one I have. I'm too old to like just like I don't. If I want one, I want the one that I want. So I do have that.
I miss smashing the.
I do have apps
before the minifigs. Random minifig, blind box minifigs came in boxes, and they were in
those were fun
the pouches, and I would.
And now they're just in boxes now. And
Liquidium says that Topo is Kate's favorite. He's Team Gremlin. Aw, there's Rizzo. Riz, come here. Nope, she's on a mission. Can you get her to stand up on command? There you go. Gremlin will climb Dan's bare leg on command, and I wince every time. He doesn't do it every time, though. So it's not quite a trick yet.
I'm full of, like, puncture holes and cuts all the time. I was at my desk where you saw me standing up, and Tobo jumped from the table onto my back and climbed up my back. And, like, you used to go like, ow! And then, after, like, now it's just, like, you're unfazed by it.
Can you see if you can get Rizzo to do the head tilt? Nope, she's not.
She does that one for usually. Well, this little guy's sleeping. Hey, Gremlin, you want to come? No, you don't want to.
No.
He's like, leave me alone. I'm like, curl up like the Firefox logo.
You do it, Rizzo. Oh, I'm making too much noise. Here comes Millie.
So, we've been going back to Cali, and Crystal decided. Yeah, it was time to get her like stereo system back from the 90210 days.
Oh, I donated all of it because we didn't use it for like at least
it was
a decade.
All old. It was all like old stuff, and we had like the sound bars going, and it was hip to be square and have minimals.
Get there on camera.
But
yeah, I'm not happy with my music listening ability. At this point, we no longer have a subscription to Spotify, and I'm debating if I want to pay for digital music.
It's worth it because you listen to music, and music's so important to you that like it's for sure worth it.
Yeah, but I own so much music. That's the thing too. And Spotify, like, oh, it's another one of those companies that like it's ripping off its people. Like musicians don't get as much as they should for.
Here's a hot take: they're gonna get more than you're gonna give them by playing their CD and not playing it off of Spotify.
They get pennies from Spotify. They want you to buy their music and support them. Anyway, that's a whole nother debate. That's a whole nother debate. The problem is when I'm at home and I want to put music on, I have to either listen to it out of my phone, which sounds like crap, or I hook it to the Bluetooth, in which case I have to leave my phone over there. But if I'm doing anything on my phone and moving around, it starts cutting out, and that's a pain. I'm not happy with it. And I was like, damn it, I just want like
lots of CDs.
I want a stereo system again. I have a ton of CDs. I have like 4 books of CDs. I was around for the burnin' CD days, so I have tons of burned CDs.
We have cassettes.
I have cassettes. I have so many cassettes. So I have vinyl, I have cassette tapes, and I have CDs. I have tons of music.
Thank you.
I own music that, like, not to sound like snobby about it, I own music that's not on Spotify that I want to listen to. And, like, it's all on my computer, but am I going to get out my computer and then hook that up to something? My phone only has so much room. I can't have all my music on here, so I only have so much on here.
What's your 6-disc changer now?
I wanted my music again. I wanted to be able to do the things.
This is the cheap part. The 6-disc changer is the cheap part. The next part, when we get a receiver and speakers, dude, they're expensive. So for now, this is going to get plugged into the soundbar so you can listen to your CDs and your 6-disc changer.
Yes. Fam, yes, streaming sometimes takes things down for no reason. There's some Less Than Jake songs that just aren't on there for, whatever the back end reasons are between the band and the streaming service. I don't know.
I do want some music that's not on.
That's the thing. I want to listen to things that I cannot listen to. There's no Neil Young on Spotify. I don't know that he's on any streaming services at this point, so I can only listen to it if I own it. And I don't mind owning music. Like, I spend most of my expendable income on whether it's concerts or buying vinyl or whatever.
And it's not like you can go buy out more anyway. You're just stuck with what you have. I guess you could buy used CDs.
CDs still come out. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah? Like, I can still go get a CD?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can go right now. I don't know where you'd go physically, but you can go online for sure. I gotta find a 100 CD jukebox. Funny story about that. My dad had 2 100 disc CD changers. My love of music does not come from nowhere. My dad purchased one and then he won one in a contest. My love of entering contests did not come from nowhere either. So growing up, my dad had 200 disc CD changers stacked on top of each other. Apparently my mom got rid of those. So she doesn't have those or any of his old stereo components. We went and looked at her house. I don't have any of mine. So I told Dan, find me something. I want a multi-disc changer. I want to be able to change the discs while it's playing discs. Those were my parameters. I don't care what else. Neil Young. Let's see. Neil Young hasn't been on Spotify, like historically. Did not want to be, or not historically, like famously did not want to be on Spotify and pulled all his music.
I got a Neil Young joke in me somewhere. It's coming out. Come on.
There is some back on there now. It was not for the longest time. So interesting. I did not know that. But there's definitely still some stuff. I think he realized he was losing money not being on there. And that's the thing, like, Blake doesn't really listen to too much music. But my friend Nanda has 2 kids that are 13 and 15. And they're really getting into music now. And the way that kids listen to music now, Blake turned me on to this idea, or like explained it to me a little bit. When we were kids, we would buy an album. Like, an album would come out by a band you liked, or your friend would say, hey, get this is good. And you would sit and you would listen to that album, and you would memorize that album. You would play that one album beginning to end. Kids don't do that now. Most of the time, they'll hear a song, like on TikTok or wherever they hear it, and then they go listen to that song. They're not necessarily listening and deep diving into a band's history. They're listening to songs here and there.
People don't always put out albums. People put out hits, and then you have enough hits, and then here's your album. Not necessarily. But like,
not any of the bands I listen to.
But you can't get like the liner notes and stuff, can you? You know what? I'm not sure. I don't want to speak for what music's out. What music is like when it's out there.
Afriel says her mom gave her an all-in-one record player, CD player, and cassette player from Walmart's for under $100.
Yeah, see, you're set.
I have that. I have the Victrola. It's actually right over there. The CD player was starting to die. The sound is awful.
And we did have it for 20 years.
It's just that's from before I knew you. That thing's like 25, 30 years old. That's old. I begged my mom for that because I didn't have a record player and I wanted that. So I got that. It sounds terrible. I don't have the best ability to like distinguish sounds and stuff, but I know that growing up my dad had like a surround sound system with big giant wooden speakers mounted in the corners of the room.
Yes.
And it sounded full.
Bad news. That's like $1,500 with the receiver. So that's why we stopped here, because the next scene is that with our full speakers.
We'll figure it out. We'll save our pennies.
I try to find the old used stuff. I try to find, remember the Sonys? You guys know with the cassetter things and all that good stuff, and the Sony stuff. They're a little tired. The resale value is kind of high, and I can fix them. I have the ability to fix them.
That's what I found when I looked into it. Like, to go buy used, you're almost paying what you're paying for a new one. I might as well get a new one.
I love that Sony from back in the day, but I couldn't justify the 35-year-old thing that's almost the same price as this, the nice Onkyo that they just keep making. They just keep making this one over and over again. It's just been out forever, and it's like,
and I feel like at least one of my components previously was Onkyo.
Onkyo is nice stuff.
Yeah, so I want my music to sound full again. I'm sick of listening to it out of the sound bar where it just, and we have like the bass box and everything.
I would love 2 backers there, and so I would love that. That would be fun.
Yeah, everything just sounds flat anymore around here with the
my
setup
mom's here.
that
Hi,
we
Mom.
have.
Yes. Hi, Mom.
Tog says, I don't deep dive into most music groups most of the time. Been doing that since I was a kid. I hated buying CDs and cassettes. Blah, money spent on better things. For you, I enjoy music. Music to me is like, I don't know how people live life without a soundtrack.
There was a lot of whammies, though. Don't get you... Yeah, you're right with a lot of it. You'd go in there and you'd buy a CD, and sometimes it would just suck.
But you used to be able to return CDs.
Oh, that was even...
The warehouse, you could buy CDs, and I used to buy CDs, dub them to tape, and take the CD back. And I had a limited budget as a teenager, so I would buy a CD, dub it to a tape, go exchange it for something else, dub it to a tape, go exchange. Distinctly, I remember buying the Ramones. I think it was like Greatest Hits or something. I have that on cassette and taking it back and going and getting something else. But you could also go to the warehouse and listen to the album. They had the bar, and you could go bring a CD to them, and they'd open it up. Camera's off. They'd open it up and play it for you, and you could see if you like it.
Look, Jess said, Shinedown just released 5 singles from their new album. So, like, it's like chunks or waves or no liner notes and...
Camera.
And stuff
so
like...
Can you go down again?
Well, yeah.
A Beer and Bug just picked up a record store day release. Oh, I look every time. What'd you get? 12-inch single of Soft Cells Martin with multiple remixes on translucent red vinyl. Oh, beautiful. Hi, Ma. I looked into the record store day stuff, and there was nothing I wanted.
Not
few
this
years
year?
ago, they came out with... and I missed out on it, and the resale went so high. The Green Day Live at Woodstock, I wanted that on vinyl so bad.
Really?
F-Ant says the public library is good for that, too. Depends on your library. I haven't used my stereo since the 80s. And see, that's why we donated all of our components, because we hadn't used it. It was just sitting in a closet.
Yeah,
and we need the
it was
space.
time to slim down. That was a style of flat screen, sound bars that keep freeing up room.
We listen to everything digital anyway. Let's just do that.
When I was growing up, I had the house speakers and everything, and they ended up in the back of my first car. I had a station wagon, and that was the trunk of funk. I wired them right into the back speakers, and they were like 2 ohms, but they were so big, and I would just blast like it didn't even sound good.
Scott, don't give it up. If you have room to store it, hang on to it, because at some point it'll come back around. Hannah's looking at the 25-year-old version of that exact changer right this second.
Scott, what do you have? Because you're by me. What?
You gonna go to his house and raid it?
Well, no.
Dan's coming to rob you.
But, like, I will adopt it from you.
He said he doesn't want to get rid of it.
Well, you wouldn't have to. It would be here.
We'll foster it.
Yeah. And then, like, I'll just like bricks and minifigs, I'll just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Or it's been too long. Why would I give it back to you? It's been so long.
Yeah, Tog, and that's fine if that's how you listen to music. I've discovered in trying to listen to music that way of like, why would I buy the CD? I just wanted to listen to the one song. I'll just stream it. I'll just listen to it through the sound bar. You know, I have apps for that. In trying to do that, I've realized like that's not what I want. It's not satisfying that itch to me. I remember the days of like when we moved in together and I was able to set up my stereo system in the living room versus, you know, in my tiny bedroom. Coming home and having 6 different discs in the disc changer and just hitting shuffle and having like, Less Than Jake, Bouncing Souls, you know, whatever, like 5, 6 albums. Don't care.
We do have this.
It would make a good shuffle list for me, and it was nice, and I loved it.
We have this going on over here, but we're not the happiest with it.
It's a decent sound bar, and we have the bass box that goes with it. Is that what it's called?
No, we're looking at the record player. I'm sorry, I'm pointing at the white thing.
Gotcha. I'm looking at your hand visually, not the screen. Yes, I do have a decent Audio Technics.
You're right. I am pointing at the
record
thing.
player.
Yes.
I won an Amazon gift card in a contest to buy olive oil, and instead I bought a record player. I have a decent collection of both like my parents' old records and my new records that I have purchased. That's only a portion of my records. I have a record case over there, and then there's more in the back bedroom.
Go ahead. You can go ahead. I was
You're
just
fine.
seeing what everybody was saying.
Our sound bar's worth it. I thought about one for our basement TV. I like the sound of a sound bar over the sound of a TV, for sure.
Hey, how we can't get more than like 7 chats on at once.
Yeah.
I like that.
If you ever go to Walla Walla, hit up a shop called Hot Poop. It's Hot Poop. They've got great media stuff. Makes me miss living there.
Yeah, we had that Rad Amiibo Records out here, and they went under.
Yeah, there's still good places out here to get records, though, for sure. We definitely go record hunting. Usually when we go to Ventura, we hit up a few record stores. I'm sure there's vlogs on that. Chris has found a lot of really great old jazz on vinyl that he hasn't found streaming. But I think that isn't everyone's taste. I love, and I'm on the hunt. Let me know, if you have recommendations.
I put smooth stuff on all the time when I'm here by myself.
Our family friend that we would go to, they've now moved to Tahoe area. Reno? Tahoe? Somewhere in that area. when we would go over there for Christmas, she always had the greatest, like, kind of jazzy sounding music, and I'm on the hunt, and I always, when we go to, like, the used record store, I just buy random stuff for $1 and, like, oh, let's see if this is any good. So I have a handful, a decent sized chunk of records there that's just, like, interesting stuff that I might not hear otherwise, and it's not mainstream or anything.
Look, this one loves the banana bed.
Yeah,
yes.
She does.
Yeah.
Toby just checking in. I see that MP3 players are becoming popular again. Love my old iPod, but they stopped making them. Interesting.
This one will do MP3s too, or like MP3s are like the burn discs. Like we could take your library and put it on like a couple CDs because it's just digital, and then you could play like your whole iTunes off of we could burn CDs off your iTunes. Do we have a CD burner? I don't know.
I don't think that we do.
I think anymore. I saved your old laptop in there because I had a CD burner in there. I had a CDR. I have an external one, but I think it's just a player. I think it's just a player because I found a bunch of old VHS cassettes and a bunch of old mini discs from when I was younger of stuff that I did. So I've been trying to get those off digitally so we can watch those. Crystal scanned over 1,000 photos that came in from my mom's house the other day that we've been organizing. We probably have about 10,000 photos in there of the family that we've just been scanning in and organizing by year in person.
Chris says he's been raiding thrift shops for vinyl, but that's super hit or miss. So much more these days. Back in the like late 90s, mid to late 90s, that was prime. Like people were getting rid of their stuff, and you could get it cheap. You could get albums for $1. I think your camera's off again. No, no. Oh, it's back. It just flashed red. I got AC/DC Back in Black for 99 cents. There's no way these days you'd find that for 99 cents. The problem is with the advent of the internet, the thrift stores know what they have now, and they'll just go sell it online.
They do, which, I get it. Like,
yeah, back before the internet was what it is, people didn't know what they had, and they were just like, I don't know, it's trash. You want to give me $1 for it?
The 90 retro store we were in was just like that. It was all like stuff from Goodwill that have been now like dusted and taken care of and set back up there at full price.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, Chris. So, yeah, I'm just looking to have, like, the experience I had, the nostalgia is coming back. I want the musical experience that I had when I was growing up of being able to, like, pull the CD out and, like, see those liner notes again and feel the, like, popping it out and putting it in. And I miss that. Which is weird because, like, I think it was like a year ago I told you, like, oh my god, these kids on Reddit, on the CD subreddit, are getting into CDs again. Like, and oh my god, do I feel old when kids like Blake's age are like, look what I inherited from my dad, and it's like all the 90s stack of CDs from when I was a kid, and they're all excited about their inheritance.
Did you see the Monza
Tug, I lived for music. I still do. Like, there has to be music playing. In my car, I usually listen to podcasts nowadays. But oh man, music. That was my thing growing up. Like, always, there's always music on in my bedroom all the time.
So I made this thing show up.
Yes. And we haven't done anything with it yet because it's bigger than I anticipated.
Open it up.
I thought it was gonna fit right in there.
Dude, it'll barely fit on top of this white cabinet thing. I forgot how deep our stuff used to be. I forgot how deep. I forgot
everything is slim down.
Everything's slim. Like, it hangs off by like inches. So, yeah, and when you go online to buy something, that's about the depth you're gonna get. You're not gonna get anything. So we're probably gonna we want to just build something here out of just some wood because it's just got to be a square box in there.
When I was looking, like, you could grab a piece of plywood and make something. I'm gonna plan it out. I'm decent at woodworking. I'm confident that I can build something that will be sturdy and do what I need it to do. Why don't you just fly out Greg?
Just fly Greg out.
No, because I would like to build it myself. I'm not trying to have somebody else build it. I want the satisfaction. I love going out there and seeing that I built that railing on the porch, and look how sturdy that railing is. It's outlasting the porch. But I enjoy it, and I want to do it. But I want to plan it, which I couldn't really do until I had something to get an idea of the size, which is bigger than I anticipated. So I need to figure that out. There's also the problem that our living room became smaller when we bought this new couch.
Yeah,
and
that's
that the
true.
New couch is pushed forward
are
more.
You following me, or?
Then that's gonna push forward, and
oh, you are. You guys can't see Precious playing down over there. So yeah, so we were thinking about it, but the thing is though with Crystal, she's got paralysis. So I just make this. I have to I've learned late game Crystal. I just made it happen. So I did research. I made it happen.
Yes. I was still doing research. I wasn't in paralysis mode. I just still was doing research, and then I needed some, like, technical, like, electronical help to know, because I'm not very good at the technical terms, and I just want it to sound good. I want it to sound full again and not flat.
Yeah.
Chris, I might need you to bring a truckload of tools, because I don't know that I have. The good news is my dad passed away, and my mom still has all his tools at her house, so I can definitely go over there and borrow some tools and stuff.
Yeah, you can come over and be Chris Pennington and fix it all up.
No, Beer and Buck, I have looked at every possible cabinet that exists online. Here's the problem. I don't want it to be brown or white or black or gray. So I would have to get something and paint it, which is its own set of issues. If it's already, like, sealed and stuff, you have to, like, sand and prime. And anyway, nothing fits what I want it to be. As far as, like, the size and the openings and stuff. I've been looking for well over a year for something to go there that I've not been able to find what I want. Yeah, you can paint it, and I've looked into that. I've definitely looked into...
It's a pain, though, because you have to, like, take off that, like, top layer. It can be done.
You can just throw paint on it, and it's whatever.
Old Dan doesn't want to do that.
I want to do it the right way, and I know how to do it the right way. I have a dresser in there that I painted 25 years ago that still has held up really well because I did it the right way, but it's very time-consuming. And if I'm going to go through all that, and it's still not going to be the space that I want it to be, I might as well build the damn thing. So
we might as well just make it bigger, because I'd like a little cubby for, like, all the internet stuff and my backup system and stuff.
I want it to be taller, so most of them are about this height, because
this doesn't work, so we could incorporate something.
Yes, most of them are made to be able to put a TV on it. If you get bigger than the height to put your TV on it, they end up really big, or they have a hole in them to put your TV in, and then it goes around it. I want neither of those things. The TV's mounted to the wall, it's going to stay there. I just want something taller and wider. And the big thing is, I have a record player, but I have cats that do not understand you can't sit on the record player. Do you know there's like 3 things in existence on all of the internet that have a lid that you can lift up, that your record player will go inside of it, and then you prop the lid up to play your records? Most of the like console cabinet type things, they want you to just put your record player on top, which is great in theory, but not when you have a whole bunch of cats.
Yeah.
This is one of the 3 that exist that I bought. Don't sit on your glasses. However, it's like half an inch too narrow for my record player to go in there with the hinge. So I had to take the hinge off. So now it defeats the purpose, because I have to, like, prop it open with my elbow while I lift up my record player.
It's also just not ideal.
And then I need another hand to put that in.
It's like fragmented. Behind here is our old fireplace that you can't put wood in there. You can only put, like, Duraflames, which I can't afford Duraflames. And we don't get winter anyway.
No, Hannah, it plays with the cover down. I want the... I don't know how to explain it better than I did, so let me show you. I'm probably covered in cat hair. Don't mind all my other hobbies. So, this lifts up, so this got pushed back. What's going on over here, Dan?
This is what happens when you leave.
I guess. So this lifts up, so it protects the record player when the cats are going across. I want it... I don't want the record player just sitting there so the fat, 14, 15 pound cats are sitting on it and then breaking it. Yeah, I'm not getting tall and heavy. Don't worry, David. We're well aware of earthquake country. So I need this capacity. It comes with a hinge. I don't know if you can see on camera, there's holes for the hinge, but I measured the record player, and it's fine, the record player fits in there, but it did not say in the description that the hinge would be in the space where the record player goes, so I did not accommodate for that. So I had it all together, and I slid the record player in, and it wouldn't go in. So I need to recreate that feature in whatever I build, because there's only like 3 things out there that have that feature.
I don't like that. I would like, even if it, like, we had this cool L thing that went across all of it. It was all big and it span. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Last night I was sitting here I need to look at what exists to figure out how I want to build what I want.
We tried to do that. We bought a hingey thing.
I did buy multiple hinges to try to fix it, and got so frustrated because I couldn't make it work.
The problem is there was not enough. Can you see a little bit? There was not enough slack room in here to get something in there that binds. It'd have to go on the outside here.
That's what he's saying. Put an external hinge, but It doesn't work. I looked, I found all kinds of options. I returned a whole bunch of options
tried, and we
in
just
that drawer,
aren't
or
happy.
several options that I waited too long and couldn't return because I thought I'm gonna make this work. So, Short Dolphin, I used to have the suitcase version when I was a kid. That was my first record player, and it looked like denim on the outside, and you opened it up and it had a little rainbow and clouds inside of it. That was my first record player, and was it Sarah Smile, I think, is the record I remember playing when I was a kid. That was the first like music record I had that wasn't like kids music. But yeah, I'm just gonna, because even if I get this to work at this point, this is not it, because I have all those records, and then I have a record case, and then more records in the back bedroom.
Right.
And I have CDs and cassettes, and everything's so fragmented that I could probably make it work with what I have, but it's just not.
Yeah,
it's not what I want it to be.
I want a
so
visual change. I'm here all day
build
long.
it.
Give me a visual change.
I'm gonna build what I
Yes.
want, and I'm gonna paint it a color that I love, and then I'm gonna seal it properly, and it's gonna last.
Wilhelmina says, "Hi guys, how you doing? Oh, good.
Wilhelmina.
Happy Friday." Davos says, "Dan, sorry to hear about your tooth today. I also had a broken tooth extracted and stitches in the hole.
Oh.
Did they do the graft too, where they put the cadaver bone in you? And sorry, bro. So
Okay,
at least
it's graft
at
with
least
a
we're-
T and cadaver with a C.
well, the teas don't come back until next week.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to tea for 5 to 7 days.
Liquidium, in order to do that, I'd have to have some sort of something, but it's too, there's not a lot of room on the edges that holds that. Believe me, I've sat here and I've thought of every possible option, and it just does not work.
We purchased something. Oh, I don't understand the hinge problem. I must have missed it. We can't figure out a way to get a third-party hinge in here because there's no room.
Okay, the problem with the hinge is that the hinge attaches to the top that flips up and the side, but the hinge sticks out too far for the record player to fit in
Nobody's
there.
record player can go in there. This is a standard record player, so everybody.
If it were like an inch smaller, maybe even half.
But this is just a regular Audio Technica.
It almost fits in there.
It almost fits. It just doesn't.
But so I bought one that's like thinner, but it still didn't work. It's
Why are you zooming in and out?
'cause it
Extreme
hates
close up. Whoa!
So yeah, I did try very hard to solve that problem, but at this point I've reached the point where this piece of furniture no longer fits my needs. So even getting it to function is still not what I want it to be anymore.
Liquidium. Yes, we tried that idea. No, because when you lift it up, there's no place to put it. It's all record player. So like, record player covers the span of the
It would
lid.
have to go on the
and it goes
outside
up.
the
Yeah,
outside
so
vertical edge.
This would touch the record player.
Chris, you
still.
shut your mouth.
What happens is Crystal goes over there and I go waddling with my tail wagging and I hold it up for her and she flips it over.
Yes, Uncle Yukon, it was like not just a little hinge like on your cabinets, but it was like a
Dude, it was like
it's in here. I'll show
it
you.
was a little beefy. It was a little beefy.
Sorry, Millie.
Here, I'll move this over here.
It was this. Like it was a full on hinge
Gremlin.
that sticks out like I don't know, half an inch to an inch. And so this went on the side. I don't know how well you can see what I'm doing. Which way? One went on the side. Oh, you left me.
What happened?
The camera left me.
Oh.
One went on the side and one went on the top. But it sticks out too much for my record player to fit in the hole. So I took this off and I bought a different one that was slimmer, but then it didn't work. I'm sure you could have 3D printed something. I'm over it. Shannon, I wish I had room for that couch too.
Liquidium, I haven't thought about 3D printing something before, but I think we were.
This is not the couch for our space at all, and I regret buying it for so many reasons, but here we are, and this is our couch. It has shrunk our living room so much that I'm not happy with it. But
It's okay. You're gone for 90% of the day anyway.
it's comfortable enough. No, Thomas, I'm just gonna build it. There's not the piece of furniture that I want does not exist, either new or old, in any way. Oh, Blake bought a display rack for his binders, and he said it came hella bent.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good with tools. I know like woodworking and stuff. I'm good at puzzles. I can, yeah, like an old hatchback hinge. Exactly, Afriel. Thank you. Yes, that's, and it works perfectly. It just doesn't fit my record player. But at this point, I've outgrown this piece of furniture anyway. Can you remove the fireplace? Yes, but no. I'm not trying to do anything structural at this point. Like we're
No,
not at
not
that.
really, yeah.
That's not in the budget.
I like that. Well, yeah, it doesn't really stick out too much. I would like something that wrapped around. That'd be kind of fun.
No, I don't need CAD to design the furniture. I just need to draw it up. Like I don't need to go like super high tech and draw something up in CAD. I can just draw it on paper and then cut the pieces the size I want.
Aren't you a draftsman?
I need it. Some days I think so. I need a tape measure and a piece of paper and a pencil. That's it. I can do it. Nope, I'm not CADing it.
She's like CAD.
Oh, I have CAD at work. I could. Also, I freaking hate CAD. I absolutely hate the program for everything that it stands for. And
You don't hate the game. You hate the players. That's what it is.
The interface and the lack of intuitive stuff. Ugh, no, Hannah, I'm old. I'm going to draw it on a piece of paper. That's what I did when we built the railing here. I just measured everything and I drew it all on a piece of paper and was like, we need, these pieces cut to this size. And Chris, thank you. Thank you. None of it is intuitive. Every other program in the world, you can pick up the mouse and just start clicking. And if you've ever used any program, you can figure out the basics. Not CAD. It's all
Autodesk. Same thing.
backwards. Yes, I'm an old school designer. I want to draw it up. I want to be able to erase it and rearrange and figure it out. Nope, I'm not learning. I'm not doing blueprints, Hannah. I don't need to get with the times. I'm designing a piece of furniture for my living room. That's it. I'm not learning programs. Nope, that's cool. That's cool. You kids can design it in your program. I just need measurements. That's all. I just need to know that it's this many inches tall and this many inches wide and cut it. Thank you, my old people who are on board with me drawing it on a piece of paper. That's how I'm gonna do it.
I'm with Hannah. Digital's here.
Well, I'm not asking either of you guys to design my piece of furniture. I'm drawing it on a piece of paper. But right now I'm still in the research. I'm not selling the design.
Is there anybody who wants to ride the wheel, Coco?
I'm still doing the research to try to figure out the
stripes?
components from other things that I want to utilize in what I'm making. I'm debating whether I want to make it like this or one of the other 3 options I found. It has a face on it to like kind of protect the record player from dust a little bit more. I think I might want to do that. I can draw stuff on paper. I'm going to ask Dan if I can borrow some paper.
What's paper? Oh, shut up. Oh, gosh.
Oh,
I'm out of here.
That just got another level, didn't it?
I'm out of here.
Uncle Yukon asked if I read his solution. Into a hole in the tab so the bar doesn't slide off the tab. The problem is how it's so slim. And it's just, I'm done. I want to be able to sell this, so I'm not going to do any more modifications to this at this point. It's because this piece of furniture still does not work for me. I've outgrown it, and so I would have to utilize that with another piece of furniture, and it's going to get so piecemeal that I would rather just build what I want. Oh, just regular paper, Afriel. I just measure. When we were trying to make some plans for that back bedroom, like we're gonna get rid of everything in there, we're gonna do this, and so I measured the room and I drew it on a piece of paper to scale. And Dan asked me, "Did you learn how to do that at work?" Like, no, that's just how my brain works. Like 1 foot equals 1 inch, and then I'm not gonna design it in CAD. The next person that says CAD's getting a timeout. I swear to you, stop saying CAD. Done. Not designing it in CAD. Oh, did you read the second one? Let's see, what was the second one? Screw an angle tab that screws into the side on the inside, then stick a bar. I can't screw anything on the inside. There's literally no room. Like anything, I got the slimmest thing I could and tried to put it like up high, far back, nothing. I can't do.
Understand our frustration.
Yeah, the problem is this is not made for my record player. I can't do anything that would work for that. Then stick a bar from under the lid that rests on that tab. Okay, I see what you're saying. There's no room. Like, there's literally no room for anything. I'm done with that. Yep, getting built with Crystal. Yes, I'm going to build it in a live stream at some point when I finally figure out... Tog, I'm going to fight you. Designed with cat. Yeah, at some point I will draw it on paper. You guys will see it. I will cut it with a saw that I don't own, that I'm gonna buy just so I can do this damn thing, or I'll go to my mom's and borrow hers. And I'm gonna build the damn thing. I can work with wood. I have a puzzle type of mind. I can build exactly what I want, and it's going to outlast all this crappy particle board stuff.
I have a saw. I don't need a saw.
And I'm going to design it on paper. I'm not going to use your hand saw.
But look, isn't that the saw you wanted?
No, that is not the saw I want. I used...
This is so I can get my...
I'm not that old school. I will draw my plan on paper, but I will use an electric saw.
This is for when I want to cut her in half.
Let me know how that works for you. Grimmers.
Grim, you want to go run on the wheel? Yeah, he heard like a heights, like somebody's hoopty went by and it was all squeaking and he like got up and ran and he was like, what's happening?
So yeah, the two pieces, that's the other thing. We had a little side table here because we got this stupid couch that if I put it further back, it blocks this walkway. So I had to go further forward and it blocks that area. So we had to get rid of the side table. So now I have a side table and a cabinet and then this cabinet and it's just so cluttered. Is that what they used to get rid of the belly button? I don't know. I was asleep. They could have used their teeth for all I care. Oh, Hannah, you were a room rearranger. Who else? Mostly girls, I think, more than boys. Who else was a like late night room rearranger?
Oh.
Did you do that, Dan?
Yeah. Oh, this. I think he's gonna go run on the wheel. Yes, but I would get done like you know how it goes, like halfway through.
Oh, your ADHD, you'd be halfway through the project.
Just like now,
and
like,
you're done. Yes.
And then that's it. Now everything goes back into the box, back into the drawer, back into the room, back into the whatever. But I didn't really rearrange my room until I was like a grown adult. But no, I would get halfway through and just be.
Ugly Con says when the camera showed it, it looked like there was room for a tab. Also, a hole can be drilled into the top sidewall. Okay, but the problem is, then I can't open the record player.
That's where we got stuck at, and I'm with you on. I'm with you.
I have to be able to open the record player. So I used to have it in the red cabinet here, and the record player has tabs on the back that the lid slides into, like the hinges are tabs, so I can slide the lid off. I don't want to do that anymore because too much dust was getting in. I need to be able to open it like that, and if anything is on the sides, I can't do that.
Okay, how about this? We did look into, but I think they were too beefy, heavier hinges that would go, clunk, and it will just hold the weight of the wood up. We looked into that, but they were kind of extreme, and they weren't going to fit on the inside because in order to do it, it doesn't just hinge. It's got that little elbow bend in it, you know what I'm talking about? Like the cabinets. So I wanted to replace the hinge with pop-up hinges, and even that wouldn't work because the mechanics of a hinge to make it stay up on its own. Yeah, you got it,
Yes. Yeah, Uncle Yukon, that's the issue is the record player has the hinge lid.
Yes.
And because of where we live, diagonal and downwind from a dirt field in a windy, dirty town, everything in here gets dusty all the time, plus tons of cat hair. So.
And now your frustrations are frustration. Now you see where we're at. You want the arrow?
Yeah, I'm not putting a hinge on the outside. I'm done. I appreciate all the attempts at a solution. I've already realized, because I've outgrown this, it doesn't matter. I could get this to work, and I still don't want it. It's not what I want it to be anymore. It was when I bought it. I now have significantly more records in there, and I need more record space, and I need more.
Sounds like you need to design it in CAD.
Oh, how do I time out Dan? Where's the mouse? Can I just throw something at you?
Who painted their room purple? Somebody painted their room purple.
Shannon randomly painted my room purple when I was 15. I was 17, and I randomly painted one wall of my room Mickey Mouse pants red. That was literally the name of the color. It was Mickey Mouse's pants.
I like that red
and
wall.
That's in old vlogs, because when that room was red and tan.
I like that.
That red was...
I like that wall.
The red on those closets is still Mickey Mouse's pants red. Yeah, I loved painting. Once we moved here, I was allowed to. Was not allowed to in my childhood bedroom. It was lavender, like my whole childhood, and I did not like it, and it wasn't anything my parents would allow me to change. Hannah says to read her last comment. If it says CAD, you're getting a timeout. So I would draw it on graph paper to scale my room and all my furniture and draw the new layout. Oh, you went deeper than I did. I would just cameras off.
I never thought that. Oh, look at my Neanderthal face.
That's adorable. I would just slide things around.
That's your boyfriend.
I have a really good visual imagery, so I would just be like, oh, this will fit here and this will fit there, and I would just start sliding things around.
He was doing really good too.
Thank you, Afriel, for the creative energy. Ira says, I know someone who painted their room in the basement forest green. I love it. I love deep, rich
No,
colors.
you don't. Oh my gosh, that was one of the brutalest looking rooms ever, but watch out because Jess loves green.
Oh, we're talking about Jess.
Yeah, there was that.
Oh, is Irace's one John Carl?
Yeah, there was that one. There was that one green. There was that one green room for a while, like way back in the day.
Uncle Yukon, I'm gonna send this cabinet to you, and you can make it work. I'm done. The cabinet's going. I don't want the cabinet anymore. It does not fit my needs. I may put it elsewhere in the house and do something else with it. It no longer fits my needs for what I want it to do. It's also fragmented from where the rest of the music's gonna be, so it needs to all be pulled together. I had to use that to present the idea to Pops because he needed a visual. Oh, I didn't ask my parents' permission. I'm a late night person, so like everybody would go to bed at like 9 or 10, and I'd be up till like 3, 4 in the morning just sliding furniture around.
I never thought really to do that.
No, I always did.
I just behaved.
My childhood bedroom and this bedroom here when it was my bedroom. This bedroom is significantly bigger than my childhood bedroom. At one point, I had a full-size pull-out bed couch in there. And like that room was so big, on one side it would be my bedroom and the other side would be like a living room with the coffee table. I actually had a coffee table in there. The first coffee table we had when we moved in together, that leopard print one, was my childhood bedroom coffee table. It wasn't permission per se, more so assistance. Oh yeah, my parents were no help for that. That's cool that your dad would help. Unfortunate that he would make you have to draw it all out. Hold on, Blake called me and I didn't answer.
You're gonna call back? I was trying to take the camera to the kitchen, but it seems like the tracking's just like the tracking.
Selective tracking.
Oh, it's selective tracking, or it's gonna pick between you and me. It's like the pet. Come here, wave.
Well,
Come here.
Says, whatever you decide for your build will be amazing. I may be young, but I love building. After all, it's your house, so whatever you choose will be great. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We'll fix it as we keep stepping over the treadmill.
Oh, Shannon, I would be so mad if I came home and Dan had rearranged furniture. I would be so mad. No, you can't do that. Yes, it's your house too, but no, that would mess with me so bad.
I have fantasies all the time. Come here. I need you
What
over
are your
here.
fantasies, Dan?
That the TV and goes on this wall over here.
No.
The TV goes on this wall over here.
And then this becomes the dining room, like
and the couch
diagonal
goes.
from...
The couch goes like
no,
here.
None of that would ever work.
And then and then over here would be like full streaming. There'd be like full stream corner over here. But yeah, like all the time, like you've tragically died, and I'm here, and
if I tragically died, you would not leave this space.
It would be all painted like The Simpsons in here, and it'd be all crazy. I might have all green screen walls. It would be crazy. There would be 24/7 Dan cams. Remember my dream of Dan TV?
Yes.
For decades of 24/7 cameras
privacy.
all in the house, so you never have to leave me. That you can follow me around. Dan TV would happen. There would be a 24/7, and it would just never shut off, forever. That's exactly what my dreams
Chris,
are.
we all come home to new cats all the time.
We don't have a dining room at this point. We have open floor plan.
There's a dining room table that slides around. One of the two chairs is broken.
And then
we shrunk the dining room when we had the kitchen redone after all the water damage and stuff. We pushed the kitchen counter out and did not think of the fact that our table is one that has a leaf inside of it, so you can make it bigger. There's no longer room to do that. We're
right here.
We could, but you can't get into the chairs.
It's kind of just in the way.
It has to be pulled out. The problem is, I found out. First of all, it's a really good piece of actual furniture. It's not like particle board. And I found out apparently it was my grandparents' table. So now I'm like, oh man, this is like real furniture. But we can make it big if we turn it the other way and it's a whole thing. But we can't just leave it set up big, which because it can't be set up big, the two benches that go on either side no longer fit under it. So we have two benches that we don't use. One's in Blake's room for the 3D printers to go on. The other one's out here that Dan sets up the green screen on when we do green screen stuff. So we can't really get rid of the benches, but I'm not going to get more chairs. Oh, it's a whole thing. No, we don't use it as a dining room, but we do sit at the table and eat. It's too much. It's too damn much. But I do plan to do some painting out here. I'm not happy with the gray anymore, but it took me 3 years to get the bedroom done. Yeah, what?
No, yeah. I'm just showing the gray, all the gray. We want to get rid of all the gray.
Okay, what I really want to do, and I don't know if Dan's on board with this yet. We've talked about it, but I don't know if he's fully on board. Blake's fully on board. Blake actually suggested it as I was talking about painting.
I can't wait.
You should do this wall yellow, and I really do kind of want to do this wall and this archway yellow.
Yeah, I thought that was what our plan was, and you just couldn't figure out which wall you wanted yellow.
No, I know which wall I want yellow. I don't know where to stop it. And
I say you go full Simpsons house. I say you do like the pink and the pastel. We have this green wall over here already.
it's not green, that's teal.
Dude, I want to go
but
full.
it's actually more blue.
But I like this. This is my favorite wall. And the wall in the bedroom. We have this rad wall in the bedroom that you can't see. That's really rad. But I want the house to look like this.
Contrast of colors.
Not this, the whole house. I want this, and then I want dude, it needs to look like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Like, I want Pee-wee's Playhouse in here.
So,
I want it to be
I went to
fun.
Arizona with our friend Anna, and we went to her friend's house out there, and that's how her friend's house was. Like, almost every wall was a different color, and I freaking
That's
loved
load
it.
bearing. I want a hand, and it's tall. There's no reason why we shouldn't have any sort of like hangers or hoops or messing arounds and stuff.
Oh,
This
because it's
house,
a mobile home, and you probably shouldn't hang off
you've
of
babied this
anything.
mobile home
Everything's-
too long. I'm ready.
everything's
I'm
lightweight.
ready for the fun factory in this house, and I'm ready to get rid of the grayness of the bad person from Strawberry Shortcake. It's a Rainbow
Do you
Bright.
want
It's
to
just
look at
great.
all the tabs on my phone of all the things that I've been planning that when I sit at work and I have nothing to do, and I'm like, I should get these curtains and maybe those curtains, and I should paint the walls this color. And
Yeah, I want Pee-wee's Playhouse. I want a Pee-wee's Playhouse, and just like walls everywhere. I want the splatter wall, just of the splatter paint.
I'm finally getting to the point where I think physically I can do it. Right now I'm mid project that I'm going to finish this weekend of redoing the porch plants that I hadn't done for 2 years because of surgery and health stuff. So I'm halfway through that. Uncle Yukon, I'm done. I'm not making that work. Thank you, and I appreciate. I'm sure there is a way to make it work. I just got so frustrated, and so much time had gone by that I outgrew it. I'm done. I'm gonna smash it on camera just for you.
If you do, we're definitely live in that one. That's definitely going on there.
So this weekend I'm gonna finish the porch project and get all my plants repotted and everything. Half of it's done already. I just need to do the rest of it. And then I need to start figuring out what we're doing here. I think this cabinet's not going anywhere, and it's a great blue, and I think
Lando?
yellow would be a great contrast behind that. No, we're not doing a splatter wall. I will allow Dan to have some input in what has become his office that was a
Thank
dining
you
room.
for allowing me.
I will allow
that sentence is wild.
some input.
That sentence is wild right there.
Because you just told me you want a Pee-wee's Playhouse. We're not going that far.
I loved our house when we had a leopard print house.
Yeah, everything
Our house
was red and black,
and
brown
leopard
and
print.
leopard print. Yes.
I loved that. What's up?
It was
what's up,
too
Presh?
neutral. So now I'm on to colors. But here's the other thing. Okay, so you want to paint the dining room area, but here's the thing. We need to get a different turtle tank that's longer and not so deep. But in order to do that, that bookshelf needs to go somewhere. And I'll probably do some corner bookshelves, like the Billy bookcases from IKEA. But in order to do that, that bookshelf has to go somewhere. The only place in the house that bookshelf can go is that back bedroom. It can't go there yet because there's too much crap in there. So this is the Pandora's box. I can't just like do the thing because I have to backtrack and do 5 other things in order to do the thing. I'm just gonna go out and plant some plants.
So therefore, the paralysis makes it so it takes a long time.
Our house is gray.
Our house is great.
Bead curtains between that. Oh my god, I own so many beaded curtains right now you don't even know. I have stars and flowers and Buddhas. I have beaded curtains that have little fat Buddhas on them. I don't know that I can handle beaded curtains anymore because I used to work at Claire's, so I had a huge collection and I had them hanging and the clackety clack noise. I don't think I can do beaded curtains. House is too cluttered. No, it's lived in. There's too much stuff in there that we don't have a garage. We don't have a shed. We don't have anywhere to put like stuff that we need but don't utilize on a regular basis. So it goes in like the storage room basically. So what about letting Dan have splattered looking curtains? Dan can pick the curtains.
No, I'm fine. I would paint that area to some sort of streamer colors or something over there since I'm always streaming over there. Or yeah, so I would have it fun over there because that's like what we do. But
Short Dolphin, I think I have the butterfly ones too. They're actually in this bin behind the couch.
But I'd love to have fun colored walls. We're getting there though. Like the table's yellow and there's some like teal blankets and the walls are getting yellows and teals and stuff. So the color is coming around.
I'm very particular about things though, and everything out there is so grayish, and it takes so long to find a thing that is what I want. Beer Bug says, time to hang the beaded curtains up as wall coverings. Do you remember where beaded curtains were our headboard basically behind our bed?
That's right.
I had a curtain rod hanging up there, and there was a beaded curtain.
I forgot
behind
about
there.
that.
Buy a shed. Here's the problem. We live on a busy
Yeah.
street. We had a shed.
They broke
It
into
got
my
broken
shed
into.
and those. I didn't mind that they stole the stuff as much as I was mad that they stole my hockey bag.
Yes.
With like my skates were like, geez, my skates were $1,000. Like I couldn't get the stuff. My hockey stuff, it stunk. Why would you take my hockey bag?
Me and Uncle Yukon are gonna fight tonight. If I remove the hinges and just set the lid on there, what happens when a cat jumps on it? And then the whole thing goes flying to the ground, and then I gotta go to the vet.
What's up, Terry?
Build an extension for the house. That's oversized and unapproved, as the manager will tell you. Beaded curtains and cats. Yes, you know. They'll smack it. They'll chew on it. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Terry. I hope you're doing well, friend. Like a macrame on the wall behind your bed? No, it was like...
They just hung down.
It was a curtain, a beaded curtain, and it was wide, like not quite as wide as our bed, but I had like curtains. Go back and watch an old vlog. I'm sure you'll see it. It's in there. You spray the cat with a water bottle. If I sprayed a cat with a water bottle every time they did something I didn't want them to do, we'd be swimming. Like that's just it. Yeah, Uncle Yukon's ready to fight me. Buy another house and have them attach it to the roof of your house. Oversized and unapproved. The structural integrity would be so compromised. I'm done. I'm ready to just burn it all to the ground. And having this conversation with everybody just gives me way more anxiety. Again, because I am so particular, and it's so easy for people to be like, oh, just do this, but I'm so particular about how I want things to be. And it just... Move lid, lift lid, install record, lower lid, put lid. This is what we do. I have to get Dan to come help me if I want to put a record on, so I just stopped listening to records because it's too much trouble to listen to records. It's like, and now it's just there's stuff on top. I'm done. I quit.
Look, I just wanted to show you that we got a CD player, man.
I know,
didn't
and
mean
now
to,
I have so much
I
anxiety.
didn't mean
Make
to
a hole in the wall,
unnecessarily
put the record player
spiral
in the
you out
wall.
of control.
Buy a house for your house. You can always move. Are you buying a house? Do you know the cheapest house in this fucking shit town is $500,000 and they're shitty houses? It's not happening. What if you move to Michigan where this is all... Are you pitching in? Who's pitching in to buy me a house with land and an extension and help me move all my stuff and my 11 cats? Yeah, OCD issues for sure. Absolutely. Maybe a little bit of the tism. Terry says, I got you. Use the super chat money.
Oh, I love it.
Keep them coming.
I love it.
I don't know how much you think we get from
No,
super
we got
chats,
20.
minus 30%.
We got 20 bones. We got
minus 30%.
We got 20 bones from BRM Bug.
Okay, Wilhelmina, I'm going back up. I like your profile picture because it's easy to see because it's pink. We're getting a 50-gallon water heater tomorrow.
Enjoy endless hot showers.
Our new water heater is coming tomorrow at 8:30 to 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Blasphemy. A couple days ago we smelled propane. That's not good. They think we might have a leak. Granted, our current water heater is 75 gallons and 19 years old.
Yeah,
wow.
It needs to be replaced then.
We're getting a 15... oh yeah, you're gonna love it.
We got ours replaced, man. Those are some trauma days. That's where the poop oxidine came from, is the replacement of the water heater.
Oh, that was all you.
So there's
Chris says the house next door to him is available. You think I want to move from hot desert town to hotter deserter town? I love you guys, but not that much. I've been to Arizona in March.
I'd only want to live next door to you if I could take down the
oh, Terry pitching in with the relocation fund.
If I could take down the fence.
Thanks,
Terry.
I love you. Shannon says if you have $700,000, the house with 10 acres down the road is for sale. I live in a mobile home with 11 cats. I have $700,000?
We could do it.
We don't have $700,000.
You just put $1 in front of the next dollar, and then.
No, is that all?
Yeah, you know.
Just drive on it like the yellow brick road.
Yeah,
to my new
you don't
house.
have to give them all the money at once.
This is why.
But you don't have to. You don't have to give them all the money at once. Terry, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
And everybody's volunteering to help move.
Yeah, this has been fun. You guys have distracted me from like my swollen face and my no, I wasn't angry, but just my
frustration of
of my
Dan worked for NASA. He knows it can be done. Dan asked me to move in with him so I could pay his bills because he cannot manage money.
That has nothing to do with...
It does.
Well, wait, what was it
Greg's
from?
barn can hold you and your cats. I'm not living in a damn barn. That's definitely a downgrade from a mobile home.
That barn was so big. That was the biggest barn I had ever been in. It was so big.
Not weatherproof.
It was like 3 stories tall. It was such.
Nanda wants to know if we could all pitch in and buy a compound. Fun fact: Nanda actually has one and has offered many times to let us go live on her compound.
Nanda does have hundreds of acres, so
many hundred and houses. She's been like, you could go live in that house.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Afriel. Still working it out. It ain't it, but I'm working it out.
Crystal's been wearing some sort of like headgear.
Terry, I got a bonnet to help with the frizz, and now I'm so cute when I sleep. Not only do I microdose life support with my CPAP, but I also put on a bonnet, which I have a face for hair. I don't have a face for no hair at all, so I apologize to Dan for what I look like when I sleep.
My bonnet lies over the ocean. No, your little head thing's cute. It's kind of a little Laverne and Shirley-ish or something, or I don't know.
It doesn't matter how cheap houses are if I can't afford houses. Also, we have a child here, and yes, he's not a small child, but like we're not just abandoning him. Like he has no desire to move. He has a life here, so if we want to be able to see our kid, like
I made him a stack of Pokedex to take with him to the convention. That he's going to the convention this weekend. He's got a booth there, I'm sure, and I made a stack of the Pokedex for him to take with him to sell. So you're like inside the Pokédex, your graded cards go in there. So like your graded Pokemon cards go into the Pokédex from Pokemon, and then
he says he is coming here tonight. I think he's going to Cass's. He said later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wilhelmina, I don't have to picture that. That is my life. You want to do all of these things, but OCD turns everything into an overwhelming task. Yeah, and then I have analysis paralysis, and I sit here on the couch and I scroll through. Like I don't always just doom scroll through stories and stuff. Let's see. Safari randomly closed like 100 of my tabs, and I'm really, really mad about it. But right now, I have 70 tabs open.
Did the CEO of Safari get a hold of you?
Somebody did something. I just opened it one day, and it was like, oh, you only have like 50 tabs. I'm like, where's my other 100? All the ideas I had, they're gone. I don't know. But yeah, it's the over planning. Having to have the perfect thing. You guys, I need a new rug so badly. Like, this rug is so sad.
Yeah, but we're getting old, and over planning doesn't go well with the remaining years of my life that I have. But I haven't been able to find a suitable rug either.
No, I cannot find one that looks like how I want it to look. I want the same rug, and they don't sell it anymore.
They don't sell the same rug?
I got it. What you do is you build a new house out of Lego that you swindled out of people. That's it. That's the plan.
They do have that Lego house, but I think it leaks.
All of my tabs are also bookmarked. Not on my phone. Shannon, yeah. But look, here's the thing. Very regularly I go through and I'm like, oh, that one thing.
I also have no tabs.
Let me find the tab with the thing that I was talking about forever ago. And, oh, Dan, there's a documentary called Interior Chinatown. We need to watch that.
Okay, that sounds fun.
I was looking at speakers here. My blender kind of sucks and I'm not happy with it, so I was looking at the Vitamix blender because people were recommending it, but it's quite expensive, so then I was looking into other options for that. I'm trying to find this eggplant dish that I like that's no longer available on Amazon, so I went to the supplier's site, or the manufacturer's site, and they don't have it there anymore, so I can't close that because I need to remember I have to do that too. And I was looking for paisley rugs. Buy a retired nuclear-powered sub. Might be cheaper than buying a house at this point. A sub on wheels so I can drive around the country with 11 cats. I don't even want to be in a 1,200 square foot house with 11 cats.
I don't think I'm on the hunt for anything. I think my desk, like, I think I have everything right this second.
Oh, Terry, I want a catio so badly. Oversized and
I try to figure out a place to put a catio. Like, okay, well, let's cut a hole in this wall. We'll put like.
Oh, we'd get so written up. The neighbor got written up for their mini split above their door.
It don't matter. They still have it there.
They do.
The problem is there's no good place for them to have suitable like area of like kind of shape. Why would you? Where are you going?
After all, the problem is if I did that, I'd never go back to the alleged folders I could make. I would never. It wouldn't happen.
Are you done? That thing went into business for itself. Did you see that?
Wilhelmina recommending the Vitamix. Yeah, but it's not in the budget at the moment.
What is it?
We just bought a CD
it?
player. The Vitamix blender for smoothies.
Oh.
Because it's supposed to work better. Because I joined the smoothie subreddit.
What's wrong with the blender that we have?
Do you hear me in the morning pulsing and then stirring and then pulsing and stirring?
You or the blender?
The blender.
I don't know, dude. I think
you guys are giving me anxiety now talking about all of my problems and I'm done.
Can
we talk about something that is not something I have to do because I have so much anxiety?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and like I don't know, like.
I need to go have a drink.
Go do something. Are those grumpy cat socks that you're wearing?
Yeah, they're grumpy cat socks, and they say I do what I want, and what I want is to have anxiety attacks on the couch about all the things I have to do that I overplan and I don't do. So thanks. I hope you guys are having a great Friday night.
I can't tell if this is a gimmick or not. Like I can't tell.
It's
like,
real, but what can I do but laugh at it? Like it's I have a lot of anxiety about all the things I have to do. I know. I can't fix the record cabinet.
Yeah.
let's not talk about separating eggs, Chris. You're gonna get a timeout.
Dude, I don't know. I just wanted to hang out on a Friday night.
We are hanging out, and then we started talking about how I need to build a cabinet, and I'm trying to plan out how to build a cabinet and. I feel like I'm running out of life to do the things I want to plan to do.
Yeah, that's
and
why
you
gotta.
You just verbalized that, and that gave me more anxiety.
Well, what I said, make a decision because we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just pick a rug because we're gonna die, and I'm gonna die with this old rug that's all faded and.
Well, I'll roll you up in it.
Which cats have been invading the bed in the morning? Thank you, Afriel. Appreciate you. Usually Millie is there with me in the morning. At night when I go to bed, it's Millie, Stripers, and Precious, and they all surround me. And then in the morning, there's pretty much just Millie, and then Topo and Gremlin. Millie likes snuggles. Uncle Yukon, stop it. I'm gonna fight you. I'm coming to Washington. We're gonna fight. I got family there. I got a place to stay. When are we going to Solvang? My mom just went the weekend before last and brought me back my pistachio almond delicious snacks that I love from Mortenson's Bakery.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Did you finish this?
I told her just get me 2. All I wanted was 2. She brought me 4. I can't eat 4. They're so rich, and you didn't really want them. So the half of the last one went in the trash because it got hard.
Oh, that's crappy.
I know. I felt bad, but I asked for only 2. There was a reason. I knew I couldn't eat 4 of them before they went bad. So let's talk about everything else other than our issues, please. Anything else? What else is going on? I'm gonna go do gardening this weekend because we're not doing Dantics because of Dan's mouth, even though he's sat here talking the whole night.
I know. As soon as this is over, I'm like, it's.
Oh, you're gonna be done.
It's toasted. So yeah, Crystal.
So yeah, I got 3 new bags of soil. I'm still waiting to hear back from. I think I told you guys about my Home Depot gift card. I did actually email them back because they told me it would take 4 to 5 days to have a resolution, and they'd get in touch with me, and nobody's gotten in touch with me, and it has now been 8 days. So I emailed them back yesterday, and nobody got back to me about anything. So I don't know if I'm getting my $50 back on my compromise gift card. But we did go buy more soil so that I can go out and replant everything. It's looking really good. Oh, like half of it. What are you guys doing? Fishing, going to the lake. Nice. Hi, Stephanie. Bye, Stephanie. Able skeevers are needed. Good news, Scott. I have an able skeever pan. I can make them. Come on over. We'll make some able skeevers. I'll put jelly on them. Any Stanley Cup predictions? Carolina or Vegas? I think we're leaning Vegas at this point, aren't we?
I'm leaning Game 7. I just want a Game 7. Carolina. Well, I thought they were the stronger team, but Vegas has been surprising. I like Tortorello, so maybe Vegas. Mr. Daniel says, "Hello guys. Hi, happy Friday."
Man.
I'll watch the game. I'll watch the game tomorrow. I know basketball's on too, but I don't watch it. Spurs in 7. I think the Spurs will probably. Spurs or Knicks. I don't know.
Just send us a Bricks and Minifigs update to watch later. Oh my god. I've been on Reddit like, are there new updates? What now?
Bricks and Minifigs will give back the Legos. I don't think they have them.
I don't think they do. I think they sold them. Bug says, I planted a piece of ivy in a random old pot with dirt, and now it has a 1-inch tall leaf on it. Yay!
Hey, that's awesome.
Our neighbors across the street.
Yeah, I'll for sure watch this.
Not the current neighbors, but the people that lived there before. They had their porch, they had trellis down the side, and then they grew. I don't know if it was ivy. I'm not good with identifying plants, but something that was viney like that, and it covered the whole side of the porch, and I loved it. And it was so beautiful. And then one day we went out there, they were tearing it all down, and I'm sure there's logical reasons. I have seen the videos when people's houses are covered with it, and it gets moldy and gross, and it starts wearing down the grout and the bricks and stuff like that. But it's so beautiful, and I was so sad when they tore it all down. So about that Wordle, I haven't done it yet today. If you guys aren't playing and you're in the Discord,
too late.
What happened here? If you're in the Discord, go play the Wordle with us.
Yeah, you guys are on a good Wordle streak.
Mouse Queen got it in 2 yesterday.
I think I got it in 3.
She had 1 letter, and then she solved it.
That's so cool.
And it wasn't even an easy word.
Is it a thing in Wordle
yesterday
where if you use your word that you'd use every time, eventually that's the word award?
Well, yeah, eventually whatever your starting word is going to be it.
And then that'll be your next Grand Slam. I do see that Mouse Queen often gets it pretty fast. So I see all you guys do it pretty cool, and it's cool how it shows it in there.
I'm impressed you're getting it.
I didn't. I did not finish it yesterday. I think I didn't get to go back to it.
Wordle is a word game.
I was out of it.
If you're in the Discord, go. It's DLE, not AL. You'll see it in their Wordle. It's a word game where, do you know the old game Mastermind, I think it was called? Where it was the colored pegs, and then you had to try to guess the colored pegs. It's like that, but with words. So it's a 5-letter word every day, and you have 6 guesses to guess the word. So you guess a 5-letter word, and it has to be a real word, like Scrabble. You put in your 5-letter word, and it'll tell you which letters you have correct and which ones are correct in the right spot. Yellow is a correct letter, green is correct in the right spot. Then you make another guess, either using those letters or not, to try to figure out what it is.
Oh, well, my aunt said, forget it. I forgot about it. Honestly, to be fair, I've been a little distracted last couple of... No, you haven't. No, you have not. No, I watched you, Captain Kickback, with the little kitten.
Oh my god. She's distracted by the kitten.
Pain doesn't count.
I love Mastermind. I hate word games. Well, then it's probably not for you. It's the same concept as Mastermind, but instead of colored.
Oh yeah, and their talk posted some sort of new like a Tetris-y game. I was saying yours, you can zone out a Tetris forever. That's just homework for me.
I don't love Tetris on the phone. I'll have to see what the controls are, but I don't love Tetris controls on the phone.
I wish they'd have bring back your Dr. Mario game.
The Dr. Mario game on the phone was so great, and then they discontinued it, and life hasn't been the same since. I found a Myrtle app. What? I don't even know. Why Google wants to release 32 million weird mosquitoes in Florida and California. We have enough mosquitoes of our own. I don't need any more.
You don't need no more bites.
Short Dolphin's going to a baseball game next week.
Oh, that'll be cool. The kitten is a handful. Oh, yes, for sure. All rambunctious. Rambunctious. I still talk like I'm Sean Connery. You're mucking with a G. Yes.
It's cute.
Yeah, my Sean Connery.
It's also on the PC. But I'm trying to figure out how to build a cabinet and paint the walls and find a new rug. It's called Logic Riddle, but it's the same setup as those Myrtle books. Oh, fun. I love Tetris on the OG Motorola Razr flip phone. Really?
I don't know if I played
that
it.
One.
Did you have them? Yeah, I think
no.
I didn't play that. I didn't like any of those. I didn't like Snake. I know Snake was cool, but I was like, this is stupid.
You could take a break long enough to play Tetris. No, I can't, because I'm really good at Tetris, and I'll be sitting here for like an hour and a half playing Tetris is the problem.
Oh, no coffee.
Did you see my comments about deep pressure therapy? Get the heaviest cat and lay it across your chest.
Aww.
That might help. Stripers likes to come lay on my chest. I'll come like slouch down on the couch and he'll come lay with me, and then I can't get up because I'm under cat rule.
I played Tetris on the Game Boy. It came with my Game Boy like when I was a kid. I was probably like 10 or 11 when the Game Boy came out, and then like it came with Tetris, which I get the move, but I'm like, this is stupid. Mom, I need a new game. Mom,
why did it come with the hard game?
No, it was like Cartman. Mom, I need a new game, Mom. Yeah, I was a first grade child, and whoo, man, yeah, I was a little shithead.
Oh, I played the heck out of Snake on my friend's phone before I had a cell phone, and we'd go camping, and I would be in the back of the SUV just playing.
I did lots of 5
1/4
floppy inch Oregon Trail. I did a lot of green screen. It'd probably be CGA screened Oregon Trail. Yeah, my first Tetris that I ever heard of solid was on the Game Boy. I know they had it on the PC because I had like an old I don't remember what I had. I had like an old x86 computer and it had Tetris, but I'm like, this is dumb. I'm gonna play Lemmings instead.
Uncle Yukon, I heard about that a few years ago. They were trying to make the male mosquitoes not fertile. I don't know if it's becoming any more realistic, but that's been discussed for years for sure. Forgot to get my free donuts. It was at Krispy Kreme. You didn't miss out.
Oh, okay. Final Fantasy 1 on the Game Boy. Oh, do you still have that cartridge? Because that would be awesome. Well, it would be Final Fantasy 3, I think, was Final Fantasy 1 in America, and blah, 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 blah.
Fanth, you have dysentery.
Oh, I did. I would always die. I'd break the tongue. I'm like, why is the tongue breaking? What the heck is a tongue? It was like like the wagon tongue, like that goes out and stuff, and I'd always break the tongue in Oregon Trail, and I didn't understand what that meant. Like, people couldn't talk anymore, and I never knew what dysentery was until I was older. I was like, oh, that sucks. It sounds like a Lysol.
Fire Trucks Rule, you're not able to go over to whatever the tab is to change your name. Brittany posted a tutorial on Facebook. I don't remember what it was.
I did Carmen San Diego in the 90s. There was like a Disney speaker that they had, and it came with like a Carmen San Diego game for the PC in the 90s. I played the heck out of that. That was fun. I like that one. It was learning, but like I didn't mind because the graphics were kind of good for like the early 90s.
Out of reach. I think
I got it at Costco.
Was that strategic?
I died of dysentery. I would too, but and then you get to like write on your graves, and it would just be like poop. I would just write something dumb on there. Yeah, the Carmen San Diego was fun.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi. We're just hanging out today.
Just hanging
Just
out.
hanging out.
How's little Stay Puffed? She's a jerk.
She is, but they all are kind of in the beginning. But she's cute and she's fun and she comes and lays by me when I work every day
But also she chases Baxter and now he's a Heidi cat.
Yeah, they'll figure it out, but like
it'll settle.
It'll settle.
Fluctuates.
Gremlin and Lando have been kicking her butt a little bit, but like not like
stop scratching the couch.
But like nothing big. But otherwise, she's really cute and she's soft. But the thing is, though, it's
oh my god, she sheds more than any other cat here.
It's insane. It's insane, and the shedding is like like the white shedding is the most of all our sheddings. Like we don't like there's cat hair that's here, but the white is what you see the most of.
Yes. Afriel says, okay, here's an oldie but a goodie 90s fun thing. Game disc from AOL with Crayola color match. I don't remember that.
The game discs from AOL, I do not. I remember the old school AOL stuff where I would get my minutes from AOL.
I don't know that we ever really utilized that.
What?
Like, I know that it was a thing. I don't remember ever doing that.
What, buying the minutes from AOL?
Yeah.
That's because your dad had Prodigy, I think, and he had an actual internet subscription.
Yes.
Because your dad had the dial-up. Your dad was on the BBSs. Your dad paid for, like,
yeah,
a
we
real
were doing
thing.
internet before people were doing internet.
Yes.
We didn't buy minutes.
Yeah. This was just yesterday. I was just trying to brush her, like.
The white hair is for sure more noticeable, but she's a long hair and she has that thick coat, so she sheds a lot.
So I'd spend a lot of time brushing all the cats. The trash cans have big balls of fur, and after Jamie was putting the dog hair outside for the birds to take it for the bird nest.
I saw it on the fence
Did
today.
you? I took all the hair out there and I strut it along the fence so the birds that are living, we have birds that are living here, like they make their nests up in our overhang every year, and I love it. I put it there so they could go and take it up to their nest.
Whether it was there or not.
Yeah, so I shoved it on there so it wouldn't blow away and see if they would go use it for the nest, which I mean they will, but like yes.
Yes, she's basically the Siberian husky of cats.
Yes, it's Memphis proportions of shedding. How like in the backyards, how at Jess's house, how it looks like snow when it's not snowing. Snowing. Yeah, she.
Hannah says Griffin got in a wrestle with one of the other cats, probably Shadow, and got a nasty wound on his ear. Yada yada yada. He has a herpes flare in his upper respiratory tract.
No,
that is unfortunate.
I hate that. I checked. Topo got a little cut on his head, like the tiniest little cut, because they smack each other around, and I have to keep an eye on it because that thing will turn into a big pus ball, and then you won't know.
So paranoid.
Yeah, because if I can catch it now and stuff and clean it and make sure it's good now, then like it doesn't turn into this big abscess because he won't tell me about it.
Right, Shannon. I'm old enough that Sim City was a 3-week module you could do in I think it was in the woodworking class I took, which I did not do it because I would rather work with wood. That's why I'm here for woodworking. Why am I going to go play SimCity for 3 weeks and do that? But friends of mine did for sure go like build their city in school.
Who had Sim Ant? Who's that old? Who had Sim Ant?
Sim Ant? What's that?
It was one of the SimCity had like a rash of them. It just wasn't SimCity. There was like a couple other things, and Sim Ant was one of them.
M. McKim misses Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh, Dan plays that.
Oh man,
it's been a while since you played it.
Hannah, yes. Yeah, I played Roller Coaster Tycoon like in the late '90s. I would sit there and just I would play it on my Sega Genesis. And then Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, I own, but I don't have it installed. But
Tog and Liquidium know what you're talking about.
3 was good. Yeah,
Liquidium, I saw it before
good.
You deleted it. No, Dan, you still need to do that. Make the F cancer sign say fluff cancer.
No,
it's on our list.
Yeah, sure. Sim Ant was atrocious. I mean, they all kind of were. There was Sim Farm, where like remember Sim Farm? You'd like crop dust. That was kind of cool. Sim Tower was my jam. That was the flight control one, right? Or you like landed the planes. But yes, those were like early 90s, probably like 90, 91, 90, 93 maybe.
Do you know what Afriel is referring to? Copying Gorp from a computer magazine in Basic? I don't know what that means. You've reached the limits of my nerdy technical knowledge.
No. My dad would have. I'm too young for that. There's a picture. Oh, dude, I wish I could show you. I didn't know if I took it. He was like right out of the Silicon Valley from like the 80s. I wonder if I have this picture. But my dad, he would have known what that was.
Don't blame Liquidium. Oh, did I say Liquidium? I meant F-Ant.
But my dad
Stop scratching the couch.
My dad was computer smart, but he wasn't like, I'm like computer Rambo. Like I was taking them apart and doing dip switches and stuff like that, like really young. And
dip switch.
And he was just like kind of end user in them, but like I was like doing stuff with them. I thought I kept this picture that I scanned. It was really cool looking, but like he probably would have known what that was. I was a little
with your dad sitting there.
Yeah. My computer knowledge starts around 84 or so, and I'm 7 years old, 7 years old. So that's when I got my hands on the first computer. I just kind of confiscated it.
I don't remember there ever not being a computer in our house. Like
Yeah,
as far back as my memories go,
And-
we had a computer. I was playing Bubble Bobble and Dig Dug.
And your dad was definitely on the cusp of technology because like they were very, very expensive. They were triple of what they are now. They were so expensive back then, and there wasn't really much you could do on it unless somebody else also had one.
Yes.
You
Which
enter
is
the
only,
code
like,
into your
nerdy
2E.
people.
It takes 3 days to enter and a week to debug. I'm that all day. I used the 2E for in high school. I had like an animation class, and I think we used the 2Es for that.
She's just over here proving her age because you told her she was too young for something you mentioned. And Dad's like, let me tell you how old I am without telling you how old I am.
When me and Wozniak used to hang out, he was great with
the
cars. He
floppy
could take
days.
apart an engine. I never saw any car technology out of him. What did I see him do? He disconnected the odometer, so the car wouldn't get any miles.
There you go.
But no, I never saw him like do any of that.
Uncle Yukon, that's what we had, the Commodore computers. Commodore 64, I think, is the first one I remember.
You had a
us
Commodore?
having. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I had a 2600, and then I didn't have a Tandy. I always wanted a Tandy from Radio Shack. I always thought the Tandies were cool, but that's because it was like they were playing Wolfenstein. Like it was really good for Wolfenstein, and that was like, that was like old. Our first one was Pong. Oh, okay. Yes, because you had the Atari. Because I think I ended up with your guys' old Atari.
When we were at my mom's house for Mother's Day, I found the old Atari and bag of Atari games in the top of the closet.
Or wait, was it older where you just had Pong? Like it was just the Pong system.
Oh, like not Atari, but just play Pong. Whoa. Cassette tape drive Commodore. I don't know about cassette tape.
I didn't have to. Oh yeah, the cat ear looks infected. Hannah.
She took him to the vet.
Yeah. Aw. But see, that's what I want to catch for Topo. Like, I got the stuff to clean it out and stuff like that, but it was already scabbed over, so I'm lucky. That's how it was with Kamiko. Dude, she won't tell you, and she got bit by that black widow, and she just toughed it out until she ripped part of her leg off like a chicken wing.
That was so crazy. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen a cat do. Just like, oh, this hurts. I'm just going to rip it off.
We had the original way before you were born. The original Atari or the original machine that was Pong? Because the original Atari ended up in my possession from the early 80s. Like it came with me. Like it was always there. Pong. Okay. I did not see the Pong machine. That was completely, but yeah, that was like you were little then. So, okay. So that was one more. There was like another gal. I wonder what happened to that Pong machine. It's worth a lot of money these days.
Donated like all of our stereo equipment.
Ha 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 ha. Where it becomes good again.
I'm done.
All right. That's fair.
I need food.
That's fair.
And I had a bunch of anxiety having conversations.
Yeah,
about the things I need to do,
that was wild.
Now I need food.
All right, I'll go hang out for just a couple minutes and I'll go because I can feel my mouth kind of. Now it's like the adrenaline's over of live streaming and I can feel my mouth kind of achy. But look, we're gonna hang out with Dan for a minute because at year 17 of creating, you can just lay on the couch and hold a microphone in your mouth and it counts. Right? Does this count?
People are watching you.
Rest in pepperoni. I love that. We had old Atari in my shed. Love Pong. You should get it out because the rubber gaskets on that awful controller are going to be bad. Grab a glass of lemonade to help your mouth. Why are you so mean to me? I have to rinse out with salt water, but I do that. It never really burned or nothing. It's mostly just annoying. Lemonade. Liquidium thinks I should drink lemonade.
Liquidium doesn't like you.
I know. I thought we were bros. I thought so. So, yeah, so Crystal will do that stuff this weekend. I'll be around, but probably do nothing.
Walk around the house with slippers.
I was live on Twitch last week at some time. I was iRacing on there. and doing stuff on my Twitch channel, you can go hop on there. That's where most of this setup is from the Twitch stuff. And that's it. Huzzah! I think we're done. Even though I have the power to turn the camera to the kitchen. When life gives you lemons, I know, right? Let's go to phase 2 of the live stream and see what Crystal's gonna cook in the kitchen, because I'm hungry too. Don't forget to eat extra calcium to help that bone implant. Scott, do they sell like calcium sticks, or I just eat a calcium?
Yeah, they're for turtles.
Or I just used a calcium rod? Yeah, I know, Hannah. I've been looking like every day when I'm on there, because I have it tabbed up like every day Twitch, and I'm like, when are you gonna be live?
Fam, I'm fine. I'm done. I need dinner. I'm out of energy. I had too much anxiety, and now I need food.
Dan on the scene here for after live stream show. Crystal, what's the top contender for dinner in the fridge tonight?
I haven't even gotten that far. I don't know.
If you were a food item, what would it be?
Nachos.
You know what? I think that might be one of your favorite foods. Is there a way to achieve nachos tonight?
Yeah, but that's not what I want tonight.
Are you turning on the air fryer? Also, there's a hockey puck in here.
Stop asking me so many questions. I just told you I had anxiety. I didn't know there was going to be a test.
Boring. Let's go over here and play. Was that fists or flip-offs? I don't know. I don't know.
Shake my fist in your general direction.
All right. I probably should get off of here soon. I'm making ramen for me and Dad for dinner. Ooh, nice. I have a frozen hockey. Now I got a frozen hockey puck in my hand. Oh my gosh. I'll be watching that tomorrow because I'm confined to the couch still until, well, not the couch, but like, I'm not supposed to be doing the things I've done for the last couple hours.
No, you're not. The doctor instructed you not to.
So, I don't know. Follow my Twitch. Go on the Discord. Like we're live on there, or my Instagram. But you know it. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are always awesome. It's been a lot of years of doing this, and I feel like it's like what we do. If you were here, you'd probably be hanging out on the couch. So I hope the live streams feel like that. You know, we'd be talking about the same things, maybe a little more cussing and swearing. Crystal's eating her favorite chip ever, and we have these like conversations about the right and wrong way to eat a frickin' Pringle.
Shut your mouth.
Can you guys confirm the right and wrong? Did we already go over this? Did we already have this conversation about the right and wrong way?
When you put a Pringle in your mouth, does it go this way, or does it go this way? 1 or 2?
What are you, 1 or 2?
I'm not saying anything yet. 1 or 2 for a Pringle.
You sound like the optometrist. Camera 1.
We got a 1. We got a 2.
Camera
Todd,
2.
You're banned. That was not an option.
What was it?
1 2 1 2 1. 3 for 1, 2 for 2.
Okay.
Everybody else doesn't eat Pringles.
No.
Sideways, get out of here. 1. Look, the only right way is 1 because it's shaped like your mouth. Look.
They make me choke when I do. I can't eat one right now, but.
Well, you said Pringles go straight to the trash. More for me.
They're. What's your go?
They have to go this way.
What's your go-to chip? Are you like?
Do it this way.
You're probably.
Makes sense.
Lady JD probably likes Triscuit crackers, like that wheat, the big old thick wheat ones.
Nobody likes those.
Well, it is if you hate Pringles. I have to eat them the other way. Otherwise, when she hands me a Pringle and I put it in my mouth that way, it I start gagging because it hits the uvula and then I start choking. So there is a wrong one. It doesn't. I don't have a Pringle mouth.
Sarah, that's unfortunate. My favorite chips ever, the cheddar flavored munchies, the original ones that came with the little cereal oatmeal bits in them, started tasting funny after I had the popular sickness and I can't eat them now.
Oh no, she likes everybody to know she's eating chips. The kettle chips from Aldi, so I crunch and the whole world can hear them crunch. Those are good though. I do have Aldi chips. Lately I've been getting the variety bag, but they don't put enough Cheetos in there. But I do like the Aldi chips.
They're flavored on both sides.
Are they though? I put the flavor side on my tongue. That's an interesting comment. If you visually look at one,
They're flavored all over.
I'll be the judge of
I
that.
have one more that's not crumbs. They're flavored all over. It's the same.
Yeah?
I don't know what flavor you guys are eating, but
Let's ask Alexa.
Are flavored on both sides. Alexa.
Are Pringles flavored on both sides or just one side?
Pringles are only seasoned on one side.
What?
Which is why they're so damn addictive. You're not actually considering flipping them upside down to eat, are you?
Oh, excuse me. I got.
Next level Pringle strategy.
Excuse
right
me.
there.
No, I don't like them. I don't like them that way. I have to flip them upside down. Otherwise, like I feel like I'm gonna choke.
So you're out here flipping Pringles like they're pancakes because the seasoning side hits wrong? That's the most specific food anxiety I've heard all week. And honestly, I respect the commitment to your process.
They must be flavored on the side I put on my tongue, because I've never eaten them upside down. Hannah says if you look at the pizza ones, you'll see I don't eat the pizza ones. I only eat sour cream and onion flavored chips, which I discovered live on this show.
Huh. Well,
I didn't know Lay's came in tubes.
Yes, they have the tube. Remember, it's those plastic ones that are like next to there. There's like those those blue plastic ones. I believe they're blue plastic. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. I like that. Yeah. That's a good, or like that's a cool new like fact. I did not know that.
I only have crumbs.
The flavor is on the top, according to Alexa.
And I flip them and put them in my mouth.
All right. The it used to be the Sun Chips.
It's still Sun Chips. Also, I think it's French onion for Sun Chips, not sour cream and onion.
Ah, gotcha.
Only onion flavored. I only eat the green packages of chips.
Yeah, some of the regular powder from the one side it's stacked against, but yeah, one side. Yeah, no, I never knew that fact. Like, does it say it on the? Does it like how did you know it? Like, I just put the chip in my mouth. Like,
it shows flavored. It shows an onion on both sides.
Talks is a chip. A chip is a chip. Okay, let's wrap this up because I think I've overtalked my welcome. I think so. I don't like the pizza ones. I had pizza chips and they taste like the Parmesan cheese like feet. I don't know. It just.
Uncle Yukon, the Sun Chip bags are still loud. Not as loud as they used to be. Like the whole neighborhood would know you're eating Sun Chips. It's like opening those clam shells with the croissants in them or something.
And they weren't that way. And when they went to that way, like she had a meltdown forever.
It was just different. I don't like things to be different.
Who makes the pizza ones? I don't know. I think I had like combos or something once. It was bad.
I think Pringles. People are saying Pringles have pizza.
Dan, did you rip out your stitches? No, they'll dissolve in a few days. I could just feel I've talked a lot, like I wasn't supposed to. But no, I'm good. I'm past that part. It's just swollen. I don't think it's gotten any more swollener.
No, it's droopy though.
It's just droopy. Yeah.
Thank you, Hannah. Yes, everybody.
Yeah.
In the Discord, join the Discord.
Yeah, that would be
Especially
good.
if you hate social media, but you want to connect with everybody. I'm gonna go over here and drink my Pringle crumbs.
All right. Okay, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chats and the super chats. There is a schedule. Hi. You come with me. There is a schedule. Oh, you guys can't even see it from here. But next week we'll do Dantix 2.0. We'll have a call in Dantix at the end of the month, and in between that we'll do Hot Wheels. So that'll be good.
It's on Facebook and it's on Discord.
Yes.
I think you were able to get it on YouTube.
It wouldn't work from my phone. I did it today on the PC. Yeah. I was trying to do it last night on my phone and it wouldn't work. Oh, wait.
Lady JD.
Oh, Lady JD with the member super chat. Thank you so much. Good night and enjoy the weekend. Just noticed I hit 24 months. Yay! Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Oh wait, I just left you. Oh my gosh. Here, let's go back over here. Okay, bye. Okay, yes, thank you so much for supporting and hanging around. At this point, like, we've all been friends for like lots of years.
Yes.
Ba, 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 ba.
Do you remember the first Dorito flavor? No, because I don't eat Doritos.
No. I had regular Doritos, but like I always remember like in the late 90s it was Cool Ranch was out.
Cool Ranch in the red bag.
Yeah, Cool Ranch and the red bag. So yeah, so I do remember that, which I don't mind.
So again, no show tomorrow, but we will be back next weekend.
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, no Dan gimmick tomorrow. I'll rest up. Rest up. I made sure we did like extra long the night so we could just. I feel, but like I don't like to go so long without you guys. Oh.
Miss your friends?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. You have to like wait or so. It's been like 8 years or so that I've been watching Dan and Crystal. Dang.
So many years.
Been around since the skinny years. Who's been around since I was healthy? I can't do nothing without the mouse that's over here.
Who's been around since I had a belly button?
Yeah, here, come with me. Come with me to go get the. Come with me to go get the mouse. What's up, Fluffer? She likes to go under here too. You can go in there and hang out. You ready for the stream toy to come back? As soon as the stream's over, I'll pull the toy out for you. She's down there. So. All right, everybody. This is the buttons I gotta click to go. This one does this, and this one does this. So, all right. Have a good night, everybody, and yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Good night. Good night.
We'll see you Friday.
Bye. It was before LES got, and she's 6.5 years old. Aww. Aww. Bye. Okay. Oh shoot. I gotta do this. Okay. Bye, everybody. Good night. Aw, what is she doing over there?
Probably begging for food, even though I already fed her.
Okay. Bye.